them niggas didn't even have gloves on, so it's like, nigga, there was no point. You niggas was gonna get caught regardless.
Don't even get me started.
Bro, trust me, nigga. I be looking at these criminals nowadays like, you niggas still doing that.
Dang, my son went to the hospital.
Cause the only reason we got caught because what happened?
Man, he got diagnosed with a cute mama.
This how this nigga be getting brownie points. This how this nigga be getting brownie points. That's the type of shit he be saying at home to make her want to make some fucking cake.
That's that nigga's omelet.
Hey, look,
for mine.
Omelet with
That's his
cheese.
shit.
That's
his shit.
He do that shit and she be like, "What you want, Kevin?" He get to saying that shit. She like, "What the fuck do you want, Kevin?"
Let him fuck up and forget. Nah, you know what? If Kevin pulled that whole, in that, I think it's an insurance commercial where the motherfucker driving and don't even get the ice. As soon as he get to the crib, gotta turn right back around and go get that shit. That's what
Damn.
That nigga Kevin hit that hoe. That nigga fuck around, forget the ice.
So is ours desktop or is ours the something else?
No, we on the mic line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got the mic line.
Oh, that was
You gotta stream that thing to hit start. Oh, we already on.
Yeah, we on right now.
Oh shit. Hey, Simpers. How y'all doing?
This guy.
Y'all doing good?
This guy here is stupid. Oh shit. Pull up y'all. Hey, make sure y'all get y'all's likes, shares in and shit like that. I also got a question thing up for y'all to drop y'all's topic succession or topic suggestions in the
Sorry we late.
in the question spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Setting shit up and shit like that.
Rough week. Y'all won't hear about it, but rough week.
We in here though.
Uh-oh, we doing first team lineups. It's always draft day in this bitch. I want a poll too.
Nah, ain't no poll. You type in the question.
Got some suggestions.
I'm trying to get to my damn.
Have you ever heard that saying? No man is your friend, no man is your enemy, every man is your teacher.
Say it again. I like that.
No man is your friend,
Yeah.
no man is your enemy,
Yeah.
every man is your teacher.
That's wise. I like that. That's really good. Who said that?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I would.
Watch that big motherfucking Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones.
On some shit like
No,
that.
on some hood nigga shit. Y'all wouldn't believe me.
Boosie.
Hell no, Tony Yayo.
I believe that. That's some shit. As I'm sitting in my jail cell and shit, I done thought of some motherfucking.
Why I ain't on tour with 50 Cent? Okay.
Boy,
You went there.
Yeah, you went there. I wasn't even going there. That motherfucker.
Oh, fuck it. Fuck it, man. He be alright. He heard worse, I'm sure, while in prison.
See, Facebook got this new little update and shit and everything look weird.
Yeah, bro, this shit's fucking me up.
I was trying to edit a post the other day. I couldn't edit shit. I was like, bro, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all know I be too high for y'all not to give me no edit button on these motherfucking phones.
My grandma's watercolor picture, she got painted it herself.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
I was like, damn, my G-Ma even went had the red bandana under her Sunday hat.
She said,
damn it.
Thuggin' came natural, you heard me?
Shit.
Dance,
bang, pimpin'. I don't give a fuck. I'm sharing this shit to garage sales and
Unsigned artist group.
and White Rock. Guess what? You gonna get this shit too?
Culinary pages.
Nah, but like fuck them, cause you be having some of these motherfucking administrators and shit where they'll try to build these groups
Guess
up
what?
and shit.
They can strictly administrative suck with his dick. I don't give a fuck. They gonna get this post, motherfucker.
Nah, and then they do that only to like promote they shit. Yeah. Whatnot.
It only works for them.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Like first of all, you wet. I ain't trying to
Yeah,
watch
like
that
your shit's trash. Now that should be good because I go through and I be looking down the feed and shit. They'll be like, admin. And I was like, bro, your shit is fucking boo-boo. And then, or it's some shit that fucking
don't make sense. Just some random post
Bring
videos.
some Lowry's
from like months ago or some shit. Yeah, we're trying to bring some Lowry's to your fucking page, bitch. All purpose
Topic!
signatures. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
Topic!
sir. Throw them shits up. Motherfucker.
Okay, that's not a topic.
Get that shit up. Matter of fact, hey y'all, and let us know.
How we sound, dude?
Yep, yeah. Ooh, let me pick that up.
You gonna scroll that bit down to where we can see the thing?
Boom, yep, that's it.
Hey, oh, yeah.
Yer, fuck what you heard. It's a volume of the bump. It's a pretty nice tone.
Pull up. There we go. Now, why the shit all up in the fucking area and shit?
Come on, you gotta say motherfucker one more time, damn it. Come on,
There. All up in that bitch. There we go. Alright, so now we're looking right. Everything's looking good. Appreciate that. Is my bot. Oh, y'all make sure y'all are dropping y'all's topic suggestions in that question spot. Over there, we will be checking those. Let us know what y'all want to sip on, what y'all
damn, my fat ass missed my fucking snack drawer. Fuck. My snack drawer was fucking lit at work. Can't nobody tell me.
Hey, this snack drawer look like this.
Nigga, my snack drawer was fucking Boosie chips with some fucking fire flavor Doritos. Man, can't nobody tell me nothing.
That was legitimate.
It wasn't worth, but it's not like that anymore because they sold the company that I work at.
Yeah, tight. Yeah, look, hold up, man. Hold up. You already know it. You already know it, man. You was here with us last week, right?
They say it every time. They just say it every time.
Nah, you know what? You can do it. There's no man. We over here doing the damn thing. Hey, and like I say, drop y'all's type. Y'all got topic suggestions? Drop them in that question spot. Fuck a poll this time. Unless a chick on it. What's it called?
That's the interview with that lady. Somebody get robbed, and she was like, "Hey, that gun looks fake." The guy felt like, "Oh yeah, you want to see how fake it is?" And smacked her across the forehead with it. And she said the story what happened to her. Y'all ain't seen that interview? Oh man, that shit was so hilarious.
Sometimes
And I was talking about the exactly why
like,
yo
you Rachel, what's happening? Type, what's happening? Hey, y'all, let us know how we sounded, how's the quality and everything. We done fixed some things up in there, so let us know what we rocking like. Also, thank you so much for the like and the share. Rachel and Type coming up with that motherfucking love up in there, yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, we're on time. That's what y'all talking about. We're on time. Nah. Topic. 2 for 2, baby. 2 for 2.
Probably once we get down later into the show, we'll actually do that topic. Damn it, I actually should have fucking put that in the fucking headline. I fucked give us the script and then we direct it. And then we bring her back to
We gotta watch that shit together. Hell no.
We not going to
Use the headphones.
Yep.
I wonder why you can't hear nothing. I learned
Yo.
Alright, so I got that bitch right there. Alright, where we at,
I think
y'all?
that worked.
Where we at? Where we at though?
What?
Are we good?
Yeah, that should be good. Rachel, let us know how we going right there. Cause it sound good on mine. Work in progress. We appreciate y'all for helping us get this shit right.
Amen.
My bad, I had that shit on Zoom settings.
That bitch was thumping too. Hey, look.
Yeah.
We had
That
these niggas-
had some motherfucking.
Heard that fucking
We had
saxophone.
these niggas in the 40s, you hear me?
I'm fucking on the couch.
Gotta hit.
It's Sam for this son.
Should've never gave you niggas money.
That's what they said?
Yeah, fucking tyke.
Nah, we can use all your money, man.
Gotta hit that house. Gotta hit that shit. Pull up.
He said, that's your house on your green screen. Nah, tight. Every time y'all give us something, we gonna put it to good use.
You know?
Drink one on the way here.
Hold the
Now I
fuck.
don't even want to drink this one because you're gonna give me shit. This bitch 8%.
Oh, you ain't even got to drink it, and I'm on your ass, boy.
It's 8% though.
I'm on your ass, boy. First of all,
It's cranberry.
First of all, hold
What the
on.
fuck?
First of all, now White Claw think they slick and shit. They think just because they could put that hoe in a Miller Lite can type shit that, oh man, motherfuckers gonna get a pass with this. You know what? Nah, it ain't necessarily such a bitch drink if we put it in a Coke 45 can.
And 2
Because if you
zigzags.
sip in a, shit, actually kind of got away. Well, 2 zigzags.
Carry on.
Then shit, then they kind of winning. But ain't no motherfucking zigzags in there. Therefore, I'm on your ass.
Smoke
Ta-da,
weed every day.
ta-da.
Well, Papa,
Ta-da.
Quincy say, what's up, Nip, Slip, and Slide, Archie, Birdman, Hazel, Kelly.
Damn, nip slip inside.
Birdman.
You talking about when you lost your lip slip, motherfucker?
Like
Birdman, Hazel,
Smoke
Kelly,
that shit.
and Pootie
Pass
Tang.
that shit.
I don't mind being Pootie Tang. You know?
Side I take my day.
I'm about to say, I like being Pootie. I wouldn't mind being Pootie Tang either.
I
That
was
was.
being Pootie.
I mean, I don't wear a belt, but if I did, it'd be kind of cool. Pow! Just
me
smack
feel-
the shit out of
Let
crackhead
me feel
walking
like-
in the gas
No,
station.
no. Because to be fair, at the beginning of the movie, when him and his homie walking down the street and homegirl throwing the shit out and homie ain't even graduated yet, that would be him before you.
Wait, so I ain't even graduated yet? Fuck.
I'm just saying, as the youngin' walking down and shit like that, and you got the son, I hate you, Pootie. I hate you. I'm sick of your shit.
Smoke
Throwing
weed
out the
every
big
day.
wheel and shit like that. That'd be him.
That be me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
All the
I ain't
fucking,
even gonna argue.
all the fucking Harry Potter DVDs, Spider-Man 1 through 3, the Tobey Maguire version, fucking Tarzan and that bitch.
Alright, look, now you ain't gotta call out all the shit I got.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
The Incredibles in that hoe. Have a PlayStation in that
Okay.
bitch.
Chris Cleed the Mighty. How old?
Hey, what's happening? Oh shit.
He got the juice box.
What an ashtray.
Funny.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Damn. My bad, y'all. All right then. Well, let's go ahead and pull up while we over here fucking up. And shout out to the homies. Quincy for pulling up with that shit. Shout out to the homie Chris for pulling up as well, sipping with us, y'all. Hey, make sure y'all pull up. If y'all have topic suggestions or shit that y'all want us to talk about, so we don't forget, drop those in the question bar that y'all should see. Unlike the poll, y'all all should see that shit and be able to type in whatever the fuck you want. Quincy, if your ass hadn't already, I already know you probably there cracking some corny ass motherfucking jokes, so don't even start with that bullshit. Right now, we on serious shit only, otherwise I'm on your ass and your hairline. Go ahead. He already called you Nip Slip. What you got for that? Nip Slip is live. Hey! Nip Slip is live. I tell you what, ain't slipping is live. Your nip? Now? Well,
That was legitness.
see, you're happily married man, right? Oh, so you're not really slipping and sliding. No, so what I'm saying is you're disqualified from this question. Oh, wow! From this question, from this
Smoke
answer.
that shit.
Therefore,
Pass that shit.
yeah, y'all better put a motherfucking ring on that shit. Because my motherfucking nips, if they slip, guess what? It's gonna be some. You better dip? No. Gonna be some trip. But nah, real shit though. MCU X-Men first team. Oh, yeah. So I saw this on there like an X-Men group. The top 5? Starting 5? And somebody was like, Chris Mighty with the share up. They really took.
Where I was coming from, and when it comes to like, if you're gonna introduce the MCU, I want the first X-Men team. I'm talking Beast, Iceman, Marvel Girl or Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Angel, and Professor X. Cause you know
Don't give me Angel.
why?
Give me the nigga that changed into other people.
Oh, you want more so you want to go original from the like TV show type shit.
Give me him.
Okay, you want more. Well, he died early. But
All
but
the
you want-
main
but you wanna see-
reason.
okay, you want that type of thing to give them some motivation. and
Exactly.
shit. Okay. So you going with
But
like
I also want before he dies, I want exactly with the TV show. I want to see fucking him get attached to or him have some kind of bond with fucking Wolverine before they bring him in.
Okay, so who's your first? What's the first?
So he
team?
dies for Wolverine to make the spot.
What's your X-Men first class though? What's the first team you want them to bring into the MCU?
I give you everything you said except for
Angel.
Angel.
Okay. So, but you want Wolverine in there too?
No, Wolverine. You didn't list Wolverine. I don't want Wolverine for the first team.
Rachel says she wants it to follow the exact show timeline.
That's gonna be. That may be what they do.
Okay, so like you want the animated show timeline?
They may make.
Because you give me the animated show
That
timeline,
was
I'll take that.
legitness.
Off rip.
What's crazy?
Give me that.
Especially with that Wolverine. Wolverine get a good ass backstory on
In
that
that
one.
one, yeah.
Like on the animated
But I
series.
feel like you play that back.
Smoke weed
Get it
every
placed for the
day.
masses, but it make it feel like that motherfucker had his chance, lost it, and now he's playing a third wheel trying to get back, knowing, hey, you know I got that dick. He ain't got the stamina, bitch.
Like
Don't
that
fuck
shit?
with dick.
Smoke that shit. That's that shit.
The MCU, the TV show now, and they're already. I think that may be canon anyway.
And they brought back the original people that created it, the artists.
That's what I'm saying. They brought all.
That's
them,
why
they brought all
I'll
of
fuck
that.
with it more because they changed it from season 3.5, maybe 4,
Yeah, so like,
4
to
4 to 5. It changed.
So who are you replacing? If he's having Angel in there, who you replacing
I
Angel
want
with?
Morph.
Alright, for me, I'm sorry. Y'all already know I'm biased. Gambit gonna be in that bitch off top. We
So
trying
who
to
you
be-
getting? Oh, so you name it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Starting with Gambit, okay?
Okay, let's be real. Professor Xavier gotta be there.
He's already there.
He's Professor X. He runs.
Okay, alright, cool. So he doesn't count then. Alright, so if Gambit's gonna be there, Rogue's gonna be there, you're gonna need deep storyline for that.
Okay.
Beast is gonna need to be there on MCU because I feel like Beast hasn't been done well in cinema. You know what I'm saying?
What?
They
Okay,
no,
I'm sorry.
He could. I think I get what he's saying.
Oh my God!
And what he's passable, but he's not what we know Beast to be. They haven't gave him justice.
Like Kelsey Grammer was good as him in the movies, but once you get to like X-Men Last Stand and shit like that, like Beast hadn't been able to
First
be
class and shit. They made him in love
Beast.
with
Like
Mystique
nah,
and shit.
like Beast hadn't been able to be Beast yet. So what is that? I'm at 3 right now because I said Gambit,
Yep.
Rogue, Beast.
At
Cyclops could take his old hating ass on somewhere. I'm sorry, he's a hater. Fuck Cyclops.
I want them to do Cyclops justice in the MCU though, because I think he deserves to be like that leader role. Because in the comics, he has some good ass storylines.
I feel like you can't have Cyclops without having Havoc though.
I want Havoc first, honestly, but yeah.
Like if you gonna give me one, you can't give me one without the other because
Havoc hasn't gotten justice.
I'm
I
going
agree.
I'm going for entertainment. Nightcrawler needs to be done in there. I feel
Oh, you
like,
want him in the first team?
Yes, because
what?
Yes,
That's what's up.
you know why? Because bro, if go to the movies.
They gonna
Nightcrawler.
kill that nigga off early then.
Nightcrawler came in, but you could play that out though. You could play that out if you're bringing them into the MCU. You could play that out.
Yeah.
First two movies.
And have him come back. Yeah, that's easy.
But he again because in the movie when they did have him in that first go round, that was quick. Those real little bits that he had in there.
But they were good. Even with the costume the nigga had was fucking fire.
Yeah, they bring
Come
it back,
on now.
They bring it back heavy for the
I'm not
new
okay.
season.
But
And
that,
Come
makes,
on
that,
now.
that just buffers my freaking point, bro. Don't come in here and make a motherfucker look so damn cold, so damn dope. It did only had a nigga in there for 2 scenes.
that and he was one of the best things about X-Men too.
Right,
I
everybody
don't
can't
care-
be
like, you
Boba
can't-
Fett, bro. Everybody can't be Boba Fett, come in there and have 7 seconds
7
on
seconds
screens
screen,
and then
yeah.
be just this big fanfare. Nah, fuck that. That's Boba, bro.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying, but Nightcrawler.
What? So that role's only reserved for one person?
He's not what he's saying is Nightcrawler he need more time to shine type shit.
Okay, would you rather have Nightcrawler have more screen time or Hulk?
We're talking X.
No. We're
He only
talking
had 4 though. We
Marvel,
do need one more.
motherfucker.
You said
No, I get his 4, but I want him to answer this question. Would you rather have Nightcrawler have more screen time
I need you to watch She-Hulk.
or the Hulk have more screen time?
I would rather have Nightcrawler get more screen time because the Hulk has had his justice in the MCU.
No, he hasn't. But okay, carry
I
on.
can't wait till we get to the MCU topic.
All I want is a Hulk planet. Give me a Hulk planet already.
Between
Give me a
Avengers,
Hulk planet already.
between the Avengers, shit right there, and Thor's Ragnarok shit.
And
Hulk
his
has-
original movie.
Yes, and it's like Hulk has gotten like plenty of fucking like shine time
On
there and shit.
on another note for Marvel, I will never go to the movies to go watch another Marvel movie as long as I have a Disney subscription. Fuck no. You must be
Why?
out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind.
I completely think you crazy.
Bitch, you crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. The reason
Nigga, look how quick the fucking movie's coming out to Disney Plus.
45 days.
You can't wait 45 days.
No, it's not about
That's
that.
the experience.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. No. Hey, let me tell you why. I went to go watch Spider-Man: Far From Home. I didn't get to see
Michael Lewinsky and Michael Grady on back-to-back shares, y'all. Hold on, thanks for that love right there. Sorry for being late on that. We adjusted. My niece said
the first team should be Storm, Rogue, Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean. Real. I like it.
Okay.
Let
Okay.
me see.
Okay.
You got a red star under that hat. What?
What?
You got red, oh, she talking Birdman Hazel Kevin. He called you Birdman Hazel Kevin, so he said you got that red star that Birdman got on his head.
Oh, fuck that. Hell no. I ain't got shit.
Ah, what happened to that boy?
When we get to She-Hulk, we're gonna talk about Hulk. Cause there's some stuff that we can get
Okay,
to.
okay.
I got
All right, but now let's pull up real quick. He said, let's go ahead. Hold on, wait, did I get my last one?
No, you're on 4.
Oh yeah, you was on 4. You said Gambit, Rogue, Beast,
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah, the Juggernaut, bitch.
No, he's not part of the X-Men though.
Yeah, but he's the
Yes, he is. There's
There's
a couple comics.
But
where
he's the Juggernaut,
He has a
bitch.
certain time where he does join the X-Men for.
He's the Juggernaut,
But he don't
bitch.
even got no powers.
He's the Juggernaut, bitch.
Come on, man.
He's-
Really? Out of all the
He's gonna
X-Men,
fuck
you
with it. He
picked
gonna
that
eat
bitch
that
ass
fucking
guy?
costume.
And I ain't gonna lie, that would be a good story for the MCU because that's Professor
Can I
X's
be
brother.
I'd rather have that as a what if for Marvel.
I'm just being real with y'all. That was only supposed to be a funny because of Juggernaut, bitch, the animated.
Okay, I'm about to say, cause nigga, that's a lame ass.
Calm your ass down.
I'm about to say.
That nigga's like,
I'm sitting here fucking. I'm sitting here fucking.
that
with
nigga
it.
bouncing
like-
like a son bitch.
I
This
feel
nigga
like I'm in a motherfucking having a bracket
Look,
again, nigga. My
I'm sitting
heart
here like.
racing.
I'm sitting here.
You
look,
him with Danny Phantom and fucking Phineas
Fuck
and
Ben
Ferb.
10.
I'm sitting here like-
no, that
Oh, no,
nigga
that was
Ben
Ben
10
10.
I'm sitting here like
shit.
X-Men issue 43. You know what I'm saying? Juggernaut was actually part of the X-Men, so that's where I'm going with the
Fuck
shit.
y'all. Yeah.
Oh shit, nah, I'm keeping it real though. For my last one.
Hey,
Uh.
see, look, they fuck with me. They be like bird chest, bucket hat, pimp. Hashtag.
You know
I'm
what?
bucket hat pimp.
You know what?
No, you bucket hat. I'm pimp.
Oh, okay. I thought I was bucket hat pimp. I was like, where you at?
Since they've been playing it up, I could throw my boy Deadpool up in there.
Deadpool needs to, yeah. Even though
They've been trying to get him to join for the longest, bro. But he just can't stop fucking up.
So if
Like-
he's part of the first team, his literally fourth wall breakers. Look, I know they've been trying for 3 movies. I'm finally here.
And if you want to get technical, I'm kind of an original now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be rubbing it in, dog. Rubbing it in, straight up. See, look, Quincy get it. Juggernaut don't get no respect for getting an electric wire showed up his ass by Deadpool.
Not for real. Hey, he was still alive. He walked that.
And then she hashtag yes right behind that. Okay.
Well, that lined up perfectly.
I
Well,
might
Man.
watch that tonight. Deadpool 2 was low-key kind of good.
But hey, what a lighter at? Pull up though. We're gonna go
I
ahead
don't
and
know.
hit
Y'all
this.
got my lighter.
We're gonna hit the next. Which one of you Negroes done pocketed it? I'm looking at my. Actually, hold on. I got one in my pocket.
There it goes.
I ain't got us to get waters.
That's the one I was missing.
I got you guys watching.
What? This one from my house. I bought this bitch. What you talking about?
Oh, I would love to see
I walked in
Deadpool
the
with
house
my
with
guy
this.
with the metal skin.
Okay, yeah, you good.
How you not gonna remember Colossus' name? You lost X-Men points.
What?
I'm on your ass, Rachel. I'm on your ass. You lost X. How you gonna forget
She
Colossus?
said metal skin. Wow.
I'm on your ass. Right there, there's the camera. I'm looking at.
I'm about to say, that's light skins gotta stick together. That's fighting words right there. You don't remember that shit.
You got the Marvel book. Go crack it open. Do your research. Do your history. You tripping.
Wow. You-
Rachel.
Damn, you going at her like that?
Yeah. She know why too,
Okay,
cause yeah, nah.
Okay,
How
okay.
you?
She be going at his ass real quick in
And
the
we went to go
comments.
see. We went to go see Thor Ragnarok together too. That's my Marvel. That's her Marvel friend. She the
But
reason. all
she
that.
ain't what?
It don't matter.
Oh, okay.
You can't forget about Colossus.
I'm not saying that.
He's
You
in
got
both
it.
movies and he got history in the comics.
And he's in. And he in the show too. Like nah.
She said,
My man forever got the my man forever got the Lieutenant Surge Booker
said-
T going on.
She say, "Fuck y'all. I've been on this pop culture shit for 33 years. It's a lot to remember." Alright, look. I'll give you that. I'll
now
give
she
you
got
that.
Alzheimer's setting in.
She say, "I got 55 different characters,
I thought
45
you
different
better say
versions."
55 years.
35
I'm about to
different
say,
versions
damn.
of Jean Grey, 5 different versions of Cyclops, 2 versions of Wolverine, Hugh
Two
Jackman.
versions of Phoenix.
So you get caught up in that multi-universe shit, it'll fuck your shit up. Cause I remember back like
So, okay, now my question
that
is,
nigga just
side
spit all
note.
in my eye.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Side note. So with them making them whole Marvel multi-universe like that, well, you think that make all the other movies that they made canon?
They are technically.
Kind of, sort of?
Technically, they are. Multiverse of Madness made every other Marvel movie canon because it's a part of the multiverse. Now they're not part of the 616 MCU Marvel.
Right. I mean, they had the whole.
But
Think about it. They still brought in the old Professor X. They could have
some-
brought in a new one.
Because they ended with the No Way Home. They
Andrew
brought in
Garfield.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So that's automatically showing you that they can pull other people from. And they brought Professor
Okay,
Xavier.
so
And
why
Venom,
the
and
fuck
Venom,
they ain't get
and
my
Venom.
nigga Wesley Snipes his job back for Blade then? I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
honestly,
Because
bro, he
in
ain't gonna-
reality they gonna want whoever to play Blade for probably the next 10 years or so.
Just pay that nigga's taxes for him. He be
No,
straight.
he's too old. He can't play Blade for the next 10
Blade,
years.
I was just about to say that Wesley Snipes
And he's lit.
Wesley Snipes cannot, bro. He's not going keep as far as like the fight scenes and shit like that. Wesley Snipes can't do that.
I
And fuck that, he a prima donna.
Smoke weed every day.
That motherfucker armor lock up and shit. Devontae, what's happening, man? Pull up.
I watched
pull
the
up,
behind
pull
the
up.
scenes shit of Blade, and they had to CGI his fucking eyes because he didn't want to open them on time when he was at fucking shooting the fucking thing. So they got his body just there, and he's tripping, and you can see the fucking thing. They have to open some CGI eyes to make him like look around and shit because he just refused to do it. So honestly, Blade cool,
What?
and he cool and all, bro. But he a prima donna like a bitch, and I ain't fucking with that shit. When I found that shit out, I was like, yeah, y'all can give him his props if you want, but that nigga, fuck that
This
shit.
nigga one of those, I'll be in my trailer.
Yeah, he purposely made it hard on the shooters and shit. Like, nah, I'm good.
Purposely harder than the shooter, but the shooter's supposed to shoot.
You know what I mean? The filmers, the
You don't know?
photographers.
Oh, okay.
Kevin ain't lying. Nobody can pull out Blade like Wesley. Nah, Mahershala Ali finna kill that shit. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, bro, they sleeping on this
sorry.
nigga, man.
If y'all ain't know,
That-
if y'all
that-
don't know what he can do, go check his other shit out. But
I'm
Luke Cage, he killed that
I'm telling
motherfucking
y'all,
role.
man. I'm telling
I
y'all.
watched him in Luke Cage, but then
He killed that role, bro. And then I know he got a
get
few
drunk.
other things that he's in too, where he
He
plays like
he
the
gonna
bad guy and shit.
he gonna kill the voice. Number one, he's gonna sound. He can say he gonna
And
sound
he's gonna-
just like
He
him.
looks like him. His head's probably not perfectly shaped for it, but he gonna look like
I
him
like
too.
it, bro, because with Blade's movement, bro. Don't get me wrong. Yes, Blade has had muscle, but I'm cool with Blade being a bit more
slender.
slimmer down to do what the fuck he do, bro. It's gonna look cooler as fuck. I do not want fucking Dave Bautista
Playing-
in that
no, I
bitch.
don't want
You know
no
what I'm saying?
swole
Like I
anything.
don't want that shit.
Yeah.
We get that shit
He's gonna
all
be
the
agile.
fucking
He's
time.
gonna be fast. I
Hell
get
yeah,
what
you
you're
said
saying.
you want that shit? That nigga Thor over there popping.
give me motherfucking Michael B. Jordan.
He's
swole.
already in the what's called it, bro.
Yeah, he's already
Killmonger.
he's Killmonger already, and he too swole.
Nah, he right though. Mahershala Ali is gonna be, bro, like he's good, bro. He's a nice.
That was
Michael B.
legitness.
Jordan got to be in Fantastic Four too. So at the point, so
But he
what?
wasn't-
We don't
MCU
speak. We don't.
Oh, we just said everything in my NCU is.
And so was Captain America
We are
as
not,
Human
bro.
Torch.
First
but
of all, we are not acknowledging anything
Now- no,
Fantastic
okay,
Four in the
now-
past, bro.
now wait, the first two was okay.
They were okay, but no.
The first two was okay.
Jessica Alba and Homie
Yes,
from the
I
Shield.
don't
that's
give
the
a fuck.
thing.
They
Those
great.
were- those
Jessica
were-
Alba in that fucking suit.
Those were old.
So the
those
new one
were
where the guy with
old.
friends was the guy from for Doom. Yeah, I ain't fucking with that. I think that was Chandler. I could be wrong. I don't know. My white people like that.
No.
But that nigga looked like Chandler.
I know what you're talking about, but no.
Was that not Chandler?
This
Look,
motherfucker said,
Look,
"I
there's
do
three
not know
things.
my white
Look,
people
there's
like
three
that."
movies.
I'm being honest.
There's three movies we don't talk about for sure. Dragon Ball Evolution,
Yup.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
We talk about that.
No, we
Portia,
fucking
pull
don't.
up.
We not talking about the movie.
You don't, but okay.
I will sweet chin music.
Like that shit, smoke that shit. Pass
and-
that shit.
Hey, we ever talk about Fantastic Four 2015? You don't do it. Angie pouring up with that motherfucking share. Hey, shout out to Angie, y'all. Pouring up subs. She was Fantastic Four. Niggas, bro. That's what we tell you about. That was trash. That was a good one. Nigga, I'm giving a shout out to a sister who just got out of surgery, nigga. Oh, yeah.
Who was it?
Pizza.
Angie, nigga.
So Angie,
Like that
What's up,
shit.
Angie?
Smoke that shit.
congratulations.
That
Thank you for making it out.
Got some
safely.
Zaw for you, man.
And poured up with your boys.
Got some Zaw for you, man.
See, we gonna be a whole lot
Zaw
more
or
niggas
Zaza?
up in here, y'all. Now that we actually like in like reach of
Oh,
each
yeah.
other and shit.
Oh, God.
So like the way we be talking and shit like that is gonna be like on a whole other level. So maybe y'all will stop dropping in the comments thinking we about to fight and shit.
Yeah, y'all gonna be able to
I
tell.
saw Blade. He looked like Wesley Snipes.
Nah, he not dark enough. I know that's not really politically
I was just gonna
correct.
say he wasn't buff enough, but you went this.
That's not politically correct to say, but
First of all, nigga, that's a lie.
Well,
I mean, you
different.
can pull off like a 4-3, you know, a short.
Damn, he
fucking-
said 4'3" like a motherfucker. Jesus,
You
Nah,
I didn't say
nah,
nothing
nah,
about
nah,
your
nah,
height.
You know who I am? I'm the motherfucker who
The Black
you. Nah, I'm the
Wolverine,
nigga.
4'3"?
I'm the nigga who you introduced. That even though the movie go hard, you still gotta add in like a made up character, like they did with the Mortal Kombat movie. How where did her young homie come from?
Yeah.
The little new character who they added in. So you add me up in that bitch as like Blade's little sidekick homie and shit, who he get annoyed with at first, but eventually he just let me tag along or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Let me ride like that.
Just roll though.
But turns out though, you know what I'm saying? I get live in a bitch.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
look, great minds think alike. Angie said she had
You
pizza
just be
for dinner
Shank?
too.
Hey.
You could be Shank.
Huh?
You could be Shank. He Blade. You could be Shank. Sidekick. No.
Shank, nah.
Two one pieces for you.
No, too. Everybody.
Two prisoners.
Michael say ride along Blade edition.
Damn.
You gonna be Kevin Hart in that situation?
Oh, Angie, don't make his head big, please. Keep
Oh,
the bird
shit.
chest comments going.
Oh
No, I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
nah.
He hate
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
she gave you a
She
gym
gave you
compliment.
comments.
She gave you-
Hey! Yeah. On the shit. Okay, nah, but hey, we gonna pull up on the next topic though. Something y'all popped up on Netflix as soon as I saw it, and I've been just fucking talking about it like crazy. I done told the homies about it. I done told co-workers about it. One of my co-workers that already fucking finished it, saying that he wants more Tekken Bloodline.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Bro, I'm telling you, we were talking about this before we got on.
Is it already out?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's out. All of it's out on Netflix. As much as Netflix like to cancel originals, their animes has actually been on fucking point.
They have.
Like, that's the one thing that they have going for them. And what made me click on this is I've seen like Tekken animes and stuff like that in the past, but they always seem like straight to DVD-ish, if you see what I'm saying.
Yep.
Like, they're just always
Yeah,
just
I get
like...
Master P had a head of this
You know
somewhere.
what I'm saying? It's like it shit just looks super fucking corny, and it just never does it justice.
Wow.
Bro, Bloodline, bro. I'm telling you,
I say Master P, he puts his head down, and then you immediately say super corny. Jesus.
I'm just saying, bro. Tekken Bloodline, I feel like does every
That was
character
legitness.
justice. You know what I'm saying? The way you know and realize these characters, the way you realize and visualize and see these characters and look at these characters in the game is how you feel about these characters in the show. You may have some new feels, but they represent them well. Except, and I'm gonna just get this out the way before I let y'all go in. Whoever's doing Heihachi's voiceover, bro, we gotta do something about that, because that was the only thing that was just like...
Garbage?
Oh my God!
It's a bit lazy almost.
Yes.
It feels like, because I'm only in like 2 episodes, so I can't say, but it just, even then, now I can still kind of hear what he's saying. It feels like forced, and like he's trying too hard, and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to get us, like trying to match something that is not really fitting.
Like Robert Pattinson's Batman.
I can see where you're going there. Yeah, I can see that. Like if you stuck on Robert Pattinson looking like the Twilight Kid, and you stuck on him being that type of person.
No, I went in with a clean slate.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying if that's how you kind of view him, and then you see him as Batman, you're kind of looking like, he's trying too hard. It's emo Batman. Blah blah.
Pull
blah,
up,
blah.
Alexa. Oh.
And so with that, I can see like it's kind of the same dynamic. It's like the dude who's doing that voiceover is either has the original material and he's trying super hard to mimic something, or He has no idea what the fuck it is.
His voice, the voice is there. The delivery in which he's delivering the lines or not, they're way too just methodic. Like he'll be talking and he'll start talking, and then
the William Shatner going
pick up.
Yeah,
on
Michael,
his
that's what we're talking about.
cadence and finish his shit and that takes it away from me because when you watching cinema, you want to get lost in it to where what makes it good is when they make you believe that the shit's real and you lose the fact that you watching a movie or animated. When I can start predicting how you about to start ending your sentences and shit, it takes me out of it because now I feel like I'm cut. You know what I'm saying? Producing the shit. That do it for me.
Yeah. But other than that, because I did see the trailer to this before it even came out, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fire," just because I saw how the fighting moves was going and shit.
The fighting is legit.
And yeah, off top, like the first couple things, they get. I forget my name. What's his name? Jen, I think. The main dude.
Yeah.
That's who you follow.
Portia say Robert was trash as Batman. Like
I'm trying not to forget my topic. I want y'all to finish, please. So I ain't enough
go
fucked
ahead,
up.
go. Tekken is really good. Everybody watch it. We might.
All right, so like check it. So damn, I forgot it.
Tekken Bloodline got some dope ass animation on it. The fight scenes off the fucking chain. All the characters are right. In there is real good meaning, good storytelling, and lore. If you love the video game and the series, then definitely go check that shit out because it actually does it justice.
Damn it.
You forgot it for real, nigga?
Hell yeah! I was way too long.
Michael, I haven't seen Day Shift yet. I plan on watching it pretty soon. I'm pretty sure that's funny as hell.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so like for characters, for them to play a role for so long,
Yeah.
and it be a successful role, and all of a sudden they turn it down because they're scared they're only gonna be known for that role. How do you feel?
I think it's a good idea. To an extent.
But let me ask that question is because the guy who plays Finn, Boyega, they said Star Wars. I'm chill off that. I'm good off that. I'm not coming back. Knowing that's a bread winning, making you money, he decides that he doesn't want to do it.
No, that's not why. Okay.
No, because he doesn't want to be known for that. He wants to be.
That's not why.
He wants to be known for other shit.
No, I'm saying for him though, for that specific reason, I get what you're saying, but for that reason, it's not because he got treated bad, and we got catfished with him supposed to be in the Jedi, and then they made him just a stormtrooper on some bullshit, and they fucked the story.
No,
And
the
not
reason
only
why
that,
he
bro,
said it is because
his
he's
mo-
been hanging out with Jamie Foxx, and he wants to diversify himself in other roles.
But that's the thing though. The other movies and stuff that he's been doing though has been some dope ass shit. So when you got somebody helping you choose the right movies and roles like he does, and you don't have a fucking whoever the fuck Jared Leto got, then you can go do that shit. Now,
Jesus.
If you Jared Leto and you come across that Star Wars bag, you gonna need to stick your ass around because you don't need it. We don't need another Morbius or you know.
So that posed my question. If y'all get stuck, if y'all were to get stuck in a leader, or not a leader, but in a role where it was enough films for you to be a long time, would you decide, nah, I don't want to be known for just that?
Do I enjoy the role?
Yeah. Do you enjoy that role, or do
if I enjoy the role,
or do you hop out that bitch and just tuck and roll?
If I enjoy the role, I'm riding that bitch out because you gotta. The one thing is if you enjoy the role and you do take it as an artist, you also gotta look at the consumer, and that's one thing that we love. That when a show starts, you have those same faces
forever
that are there.
Like any show that I really really like. They went 8 seasons, and it's mostly all the same characters rolling the whole time, and you get to like grow, and it feels like it's the same people because they don't switch actors mid thing. And it's like, bro, it's the same people.
Oh, not like Fresh Prince.
Look at the Chucky TV series.
What's the mama?
Look at the Chucky TV series.
That's a good example.
You know how many people from those movies they brought back to the TV shows? From the babysitter, the chick in foster care with him, the fucking Andy himself. You know what I'm saying? Like. That shit sticks with you, bro, and you gotta like, especially the fans, bro.
It plays a big tune on the guitar of you liking that TV show.
Why you think motherfucking why did I forget? How did I forget his fucking name? Homie who played Luke Skywalker and the Joker's voice. Mark Hamill. Yes.
Damn it.
Why you think he still? Why? Yeah, he hasn't been in a Star Wars movie, as Luke Skywalker, bro, they embrace that shit when it comes to these Comic Cons and all these different conventions. Cause nigga, that's bread. That is bread like that.
I didn't see Mandalorian. They put him in the Mandalorian. They got Luke Skywalker in that bitch.
Fuck you.
They de-aged his ass in that bitch.
Nigga, I just told you I'm watching that shit from the...
You don't know when it's gonna happen. Shut up. You still
You'll
be
forget
excited.
by then anyway.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah, disrespect.
This nigga forgets his topic, so here's his We're talking about
Paul, he says, but he was glad to have the blessing of a steady paycheck.
Yeah, which I think
brilliant movie to.
What you talking about, Perry?
No, it's Portia and Perry.
Because I'm lost on which one was a brilliant movie to TV show.
Yeah, I want to understand what Perry's talking about exactly and what Portia's exactly on. He says, what is y'all opinion of the She-Hulk series and what do y'all think Deadpool 3
you want to skip
is
that now?
going to be out? Yeah, if they asking about it, let's go ahead and talk about She-Hulk then. Pull up.
Alright, so what we gonna do, She-Hulk and with House of Dragons, since they both coming out weekly now and they just started. Y'all stay up to date because we giving weekly motherfucking reviews per episode.
He said Child's Play.
You said She-Hulk and what?
House of Dragons.
Bet that. Pull up.
Perry Jones
We
said
give-
Child's Play.
Yes! Yes!
Yes. Yeah, but now we doing House of Dragon and She-Hulk reviews every week. But since we on She-Hulk right now, I gotta tell y'all, that's probably the best MCU show so far.
What?
Probably the best, like, all together. Like, and it's only one episode, but how it looks and how it feels like a Marvel comic put to TV. Unlike the other ones, which feel like they wanted to be movies, and they made
It's
them
just a
into
movie adaptation.
But this is the first one that had a CGI person as the main character, though.
And I think
that doesn't matter to me.
And I think that's a whole lot of unnecessary heat, bro.
Yeah.
Because the first thing that happens, and this happens with anything, bro. Whenever you get a new change on something, people knock that shit because they not familiar with it and it's scary to them. I done seen so many people who their complaints and shit have been on some misogynistic shit or stuck on the CGI graphic part of it, and I'm like, bro, number one, you gotta change the game somehow, and
Fast weather motherfuckers too.
Perry, She-Hulk is on Disney Plus. It airs every Thursday. So
He's across seas, so it might be on something else.
do you?
Oh no, it might be on Disney. You're right.
I'm pretty sure. I think. Do y'all have Disney Plus, Perry? Shit. Now I'm lost.
Yeah, they do.
But what was you saying?
they like she's like there's a lot. She's getting a whole lot of unnecessary heat.
Oh yeah,
I feel
the
like
CGI, and I think,
as far as like the CGI and people just choosing to just like nitpick certain little shit. Like I'm seeing again where fanboys be getting in their own fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And be like ruining shit, trying to be on that superiority complex.
Yeah.
Feeling like, oh, I saw somebody say, oh, why is to build She-Hulk up and stuff, they gotta demean other characters and make them feel or seem less than in order to elevate another character. Shut the fuck
oh, you finally seen that shit now, yes.
For what? I don't understand.
Just the way people complain about seeing female superheroes and shit. We talked about it a while back, but like he finally actually seen it. People saying this shit like
That's
it
get be put out, I guess.
Yeah, nah, you put that on.
Okay.
It gets annoying, but even with the CGI thing, one, you're used to seeing the Hulk, which they've had how many, like almost 8 years,
10 years
to work on. They had the 10-year anniversary, so they had damn near 10 years to work on the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and they're doing
real shit, Rachel. Pull up.
They're doing She-Hulk differently. They have an actual person that's that big, and they're face swapping it with you know what I'm saying, with Jennifer, with the chick that's playing Jennifer Walters.
Which is a great cast choice, by the way.
Bro, the chemistry, I know you only seen it, and we ain't gonna spoil nothing else because ain't nothing else out, so catch up. But
well, no, I mean I watched like a little bit, like I seen the part where they had the car accident, how she got turned into the Hulk.
But you didn't watch after that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so look, the chemistry between her
That's what made
and
me ask
Bruce,
that question.
Nigga, they cousins. They real life cousins.
But that's what made me ask that.
Like they real life cousins, fam. Like,
cause if it fits, bro,
they got
it fits,
and this ain't a
fam.
spoiler because you already know they're gonna fight at some point. They fighting for a reason because she want to dip or whatever. And as they fighting, they going across. They get throwing across the motherfucking island, and they land on the bar. They break the bar, and as they sitting there, and nigga Hulk say, he just start throwing a fit, and she's like, I'm sorry. And then like they start fixing the motherfucking bar. After they was just fighting hard in the motherfucker, they fixing the bar and then they sit now they getting drunk and shit talking about if Captain America had sex. Like fam, this shit funny as hell and it's just it feels comical. Like literally it feels like a comic book come to life. And
because that's the shit you see in the comic strip though.
But
that's the type of shit they'll be sitting there fighting. You'll get the crash scene into something. The oh my damn, and then back to feeling like that's how the comic books be flowing.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
And they don't take too long to get into an origin. It's not like it feels like a TV show. Like
get into a what?
Her origin.
The origin,
story.
like you know how people like to take like 6, 12 episodes.
I'm sorry.
Shit, nah.
Oh yeah, like literally, like some of the MCU shows, they build up the whole fucking show to get to the origin and give them their suit and shit. Like nah, they start off as a lawyer thing to give like, oh, you think it's gonna be a lawyer show. Then you hear the friend talking about, oh, you gonna turn green? You gonna turn green? You're like, oh shit, she She-Hulk. Then she finna walk out the door. She close. Oh yeah, about that. She start talking to us and shit.
So she breaks the fourth wall.
Yes.
Original.
And so now the big thing.
Deadpool does it first.
No, she actually did it first.
Made a potato.
And Michael Grady says that She-Hulk slept with a lot of them.
And that's what, bro. Yes, they give you that sexual tension in that bitch too. You could tell that she gonna be flirting with every superhero she fucking see. I need that. I may be down bad.
Someone has superhero thoughts.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
She-Hulk gonna be in there. Y'all gonna look
She gonna
up.
have a guap 3000 like a motherfucker.
Y'all gonna look up She-Hulk or somebody gonna be in there on a post some damn where they gonna have Cardi B playing. There's gonna be some dollars around.
She say
you gonna have greenbacks on greenbacks for real.
All I'm gonna say, look, I ain't gonna spoil the joke, but wait, and when you watch it, watch the post credit scene. Like after you watch the whole episode, then watch the post credit scene. You gonna crack the fuck up, and you gonna be sold. Like by the end of that episode, you're sold on the
so the one thing I hate Marvel does about that, they do it towards the end. About showing the post-credit scene.
What you mean?
The other ones they don't show them in the beginning.
Yeah, she got one in the first.
And
episode.
that's what I'm saying. That pissed me off because I get used to them in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they're not there no more. And then like I'll wait a little bit. No, I'm saying I'll wait a little bit, and
Who's
then later
the key grip? The hand.
What song was in the fucking credits? You know what they said?
How many songs they got licensed and shit?
Green eggs and WAP. I ain't gonna lie.
Portia, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though.
That's a dope ass name. That's a good one.
I think she is a defense attorney, and so I'm hiring her for sure. I need She-Hulk in my life. But Daredevil's gonna be in there for all you motherfuckers, and he got his yellow and red suit, so that's gonna be cold.
Oh no, that's gonna hit because of course they gonna have to go at each other in court.
And so, but the type of show it is though, it's a lawyer. It's like a
attorney at law.
But it's a case of the day type of show. You know what I'm saying? Like how they do on police and NCIS and those type of things. Yeah. It's a case of it. So every day is gonna be like a new little thing.
It's a different obstacle every day.
And so with that is even more like Saturday morning cartoonish and shit. So it's like that's where the cameos come in. Like we gonna see Abomination, figure out what he's up to. You said you want your Hulk shit. So
yeah, the reason why I asked that question.
Everybody's crying about how soft Hulk has got in the MCU. Right, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, right?
But Hulk got beaten the fuck up.
Right. But you want him to be like rah rage Hulk and like in Age of Ultron when he was fucking up the city and shit. You don't want him to be.
So we could send him back off again.
Right, and so what I think is gonna happen because the first episode there's a ship from Sakaar that comes. That's the reason they crashed. You saw that already. The reason they crashed, they saw that ship come down. It's from Sakaar. The thoughts is that. Either his son is on there and he's coming back to talk to him and something about that with Hulk's son, or they just want him to come back and be like the king of Sakaar. And so depending on, and there's hints that he's kind of losing his rage because he's getting jealous the fact that She-Hulk can control her power so good, and so he's kind of like, no, and then like she throws a rock and he was like, let me show you, and then they can throw that bitch out of space. Just to like prove that he's stronger than her and shit. And so like it's like little glimpses that he gonna snap And so, yeah, we think we got calm Hulk, and I think they doing it to make us think like, oh,
And
Hulk ain't shit, Hulk ain't shit.
Out of nowhere, when you least expect it, he gonna sit there and just remind
Snap on
everybody. You gonna
everybody,
be
yeah.
like, oh shit, we fucked.
And so,
Oh shit,
yeah,
we fucked.
I think-
Oh shit, we fucked.
And so everybody getting hating it and getting complacent. Y'all talking
I
that shit
love
now.
it, bro. I've been loving it the whole time. Because, bro, outside of the what little bit you got in Ragnarok when they had him over there, when him and Thor got into that
Right,
fight,
I felt like
that's
that was a baby Hulk
see, Brett-
war.
Brett-
Exactly,
Brett
that
know
was
what I'm talking about. Brett, nah, that's who that's the son I'm talking about. If everybody's theories is right, Scar is probably on that ship. And if Scar is on that ship, then we got a lot of shit to go into too, because Scar's that nigga too.
And so with Rag.
Skip me, nigga.
Oh shit! No, I thought that was on me. My bad. Now on Ragnarok though, also we only got a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? As far as that type of Hulk, you know what I'm saying? Because we also got a super comedy version of him. No, they gonna have to really let. I'm talking about like to what really. Because if y'all watched the animated movies and y'all saw how he was going off and why they had to fucking send him off and shit like that, bro, we could be kind of in a weird ass way coming back around to that. Because like they already did it in a way, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
So
He sent himself off.
Yeah.
In the movie, he sent himself off.
Exactly.
They called me Hazelnut again, goddamn it.
Exactly. I'm glad
No,
you
not
I'm glad you
exactly.
put it- No. I'm talking about what he said.
And so
Bruce left the first time because of his fucking because of his anger and shit like that, and him not being cool with it and all of that.
After the shit comes around and he flips out and they send him off, then ain't no telling what that shit can spark. And Mark Ruffalo been saying he wants a fucking Planet Hulk movie. He's trying to get that shit. So I trust. When the actors are campaigning like Ryan Reynolds be doing or The Rock be doing, when they be campaigning, I trust them.
And we need that, bro, because we need a consistent Hulk, bro. They done changed him around.
And I like his Hulk,
bro.
Like, what's crazy is I like his Hulk because it's ambiguous what race is it. He is. Like, it's great to have Mark Ruffalo play the fucking character because you can't put a race to it. You can't sit here and say, oh, that's a Hispanic, black, right? None of that shit. It's Mark Ruffalo. That's Bruce Banner. Shut the fuck up.
And it gives us something.
He turns green.
No, and it gives us something to hang on to, bro. Because with all those other different Hulk movies, bro, when they switched who played them, bro, it's like you go into outside of the first one, you go in there and you start not caring about like the story or the plot because they done switched up who it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, how many times we gonna keep starting over?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, every time we go in there and watch a movie, we gotta keep. It's almost like with the same shit people kind of say with Batman. Like, oh, we tired of Batman origin stories.
Spider-Man too.
Spider-Man origin stories.
Spider-Man, yes.
Like every time we go into the movie theater, it's a Spider-Man origin story. It's starting over from the beginning. It's the same thing with Hulk, bro. They gotta
Especially
stop
when you
that.
get a good one. That's the problem with Superman too. Like they're not trying to get
Hey, Portia.
like they don't want fucking up the rotation. Like they don't want.
Oh, fuck Quincy. Jesus, these fucking hazelnut eggs. Every time I read hazelnut eggs, I just think of fucking coffee.
But like,
And one of the main reasons why I don't fucking drink coffee.
DC has their same problem because they want to play around.
No!
They want to play around with Superman, but Henry Cavill
No!
wants to play Superman. Everybody wants Henry Cavill to be Superman.
No,
They
you know
just
what
don't-
DC's problem is?
Oh, what's DC's problem?
DC's problem is they can make a dope-ass fucking kick-ass animated fucking film, but the moment they put that shit to live action, they completely take out the crew, whoever fucking made that masterful Wonder Piece.
Yeah.
Why?
They're the Dallas Mavericks.
No, they're the fuck not!
Uh,
You dirty dick goblin motherfucker, how dare you?
that wasn't a good answer.
No, you better all say that's the Toronto Raptors.
I mean, but that's what we did.
Fuck you.
Oh,
No.
I'm a fan.
We've been more consistent than Toronto Raptors have.
No, but we had something beautiful and we won and gave it away.
Hey, it's not. Hey, I don't control that budget. All I do is watch the shit.
He like, wait a minute, he making points.
Yeah, at first I was like, whoa, what the hell are you talking about?
No, but he's talking about budget cuts now, but that was back in the day. WB was ahead of the behind the ball.
What's up?
I mean, while like, yeah, we know that they don't really transition good to like live action well, bro. They've had, I feel like the majority of, there's been some DC stuff live action wise that has been good that the majority shit on. That's not as bad as people.
Speaking
as
of,
people
hold
say,
on,
as
speaking
people-
of,
I give you that. I give you that.
So
I just heard some news
Go ahead.
that has directly related. I think DC, because we're gonna get into this Warner Brothers Discovery shit because that's what's really running over all this shit.
Yeah.
But the DC people are now, I think they're either looking or they have put the dude that was in charge of the Arrowverse.
They did. They put him.
Their movies and stuff.
Yes,
So,
they got a
as-
10-year
as
plan to
Kevin
map out.
Feige. Yeah, that's their Kevin Feige.
Yep.
If they did that and they give him movie budgets to do his Crisis on Infinite Earth stuff
No.
and things like that,
No.
it's fine because he actually has more characters to choose from. The reason he couldn't get a Batman and he got that whack Superman and the different things he could play with, even though I don't think the Superman that they're using is too bad. But
The new one?
I don't think
I
it's
never
bad.
watched it.
I don't think it's bad. But
Never watched it.
he didn't have. He couldn't. They had a funky Batman rights that can't be on TV if he's in a movie or something. He can't use the different characters and shit. So if he gets the movie rights and he gets to plan everything and he can do what he wants, I'm looking forward to that because that would be something that's like cohesive. It's a story.
No!
You know what I'm saying? It's
Just-
not bullshit.
You know what I want?
'Cause
Give me Injustice in a video game. That's on a movie.
They gave you animated version.
No!
Uh-huh.
I want live action. Give me that. Please. That's all I ask. Yo, motherfuckers don't give me Clayface already with whatever they come out with. You keep giving me the same fucking characters, or you give me a shitty version of the character. Bane ain't like that, not nowhere in not in one comic.
But he was a good one in the Dark Knight. And he,
So that don't mean shit. You could have gave me somebody else.
and Bane in some comics are he's the boss of the fucking the killers on that one island. So he does have the crime organization like idea. He's not like super calculated maybe, but he's not a dumbass like he was in the Batman Returns or whatever the fuck movie that was.
I'm sorry. That Bane. Granted, it was a good Batman movie. That Bane really stuck with me. Like,
Which one, the Dark Knight or the one from early to 1989?
I'd rather have that Bane.
Oh. Okay, wow.
What you mean?
You want the one that didn't do nothing, just grunted?
No, give me the Bane that's a luchador wrestler that juices up and shit. Give me that motherfucker. Who the fuck is this? I lived in the dark. Just like Batman. Bitch, you might as well be Bizarro Superman Batman version.
Understood. He feels very. I mean,
I'm
look,
sorry.
He got flash tat on his chest, so he gotta feel.
Is this certain shit I just get? Sorry.
RJ High. Nah, I feel you. I mean, with that passion, I had no choice but to feel you. But I can see what you're saying. But that's why I say if the 10-year plan, he should get enough time to have all the characters in a good
Because people
accurate
go,
light.
people also,
You know what I'm
people go into these DC movies trying to. They also go into it watching them and comparing them to Marvel as well. And so whatever they don't do,
You can't.
well, that's the thing. So you can't go in there.
You
You
can't.
can't do that.
You will never enjoy the movie. I swear to God.
You gotta separate it, and then they also have to have some consistency. Because it's the same thing.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Everything that they've done, they've got good Aquaman movies, whatever, mixed
Right.
reviews and shit like that. Okay, Superman is the one
Which
DC
is the reason
character.
why they changed them more.
But Superman is
In
that
Marvel.
one. Superman is that one fucking character, bro. That when it comes to live action, fuck with everything else they be doing. That's the one fucking DC character they can't fucking get right.
In any medium.
But it like outside of like animated cartoons
What?
and shit like that.
Superman?
Outside of that, yes, bro. Give me a dope ass Superman movie outside of the Christopher Reeves old shit.
Oh,
from the
damn, you
80s.
took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, Christopher Reeves was dope as fuck. Nigga catching them bullets outside that motherfucking phone booth.
And Man of Steel.
Man, that shit was fire.
Man of Steel was meant to be a trilogy, so that
And
was
that was with a
incomplete.
And it was incomplete.
And that was with a bullshit
So,
budget.
That was it. Man of Steel was incomplete. So it's like, and in games, you don't have any video games. So the only thing he can.
Oh,
really
you do got video games of Superman. They're ass,
That's my point.
but you got more Superman video games than you got Flash video games. So I don't want to hear anybody complain if you're a Superman fan.
But see, I've been to.
You at least got 2.
I hate to bust your bubble like this though, bro. The Flash is
bubble,
the
but
Flash
girls
is
in the
not
world
the
ain't
Flash
got
is
but
not
trouble.
renowned and stuff like that as the Batmans and Supermans.
I don't
and
give a
them, bro.
fuck. But guess what? You know how I know that's bullshit? Because every time I go to the fucking store when they release some shit for the Flash, guess who the fuck is sold out? The Flash. But guess who's still fucking stuck on the shelf? Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Cause that nigga been oversaturated for 70 years.
Ed Flash been having a TV show for the past 10 years that's been rocking. So
Relevancy.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? You know how they gonna rock with what's you know how they gonna rock with what's relevant right now. Oh, that nigga collect, he for real.
I said, motherfucker, hey, I ain't faking. I like bacon.
Nah, but you see, he got the Joker behind his head. You know he don't give a fuck. He on that Batman shit.
I don't give a fuck. I like Batman. I like Joker, but they still ain't done Joker. You can come out with a Joker movie now, it still ain't good as Batman Phantasm or whatever it's called. What's it called?
Mask of the Phantasm.
There you go. That one. Still ain't touching no Joker. That ain't...
Heath Ledger's Joker is that nigga, bro.
Bro, Heath Ledger Joker don't touch Jack Nicholson. I don't give a fuck.
Heath Ledger Joker is genuinely terrifying as fuck.
Right. That's cool.
Like, and he's like even I get it. You can do all that plot hole. Like he's just lucky and he had to get everything. Hopefully it went right. There's no way he could have known that it went right. He's just lucky. That's how. Shut your ass up, bro. It's a fucking comic book. So you want to have that argument?
You look like Scottie Pippen's
Okay,
favorite
I'm
child.
with y'all. Heath Ledger's Joker was dope as fuck, but
it ain't beating Jack Nicholson's.
that's what I'm fucking saying.
Thank you.
If you put Jack all I'm saying is put Jack Nicholson's Joker, put him like in today's shit.
How many Jack Nicholson got?
What do you mean?
How many times did he appear?
One.
Just one. Oh, he the one. That's the one that. But see, I think that's
with Michael Keaton.
I know that's the one, but that's y'all origin to him too. I think that's a that's
an origin to him.
Like personal connection. That was y'all first time live action with him, yes? And y'all got his
Batman? No, he had the whole TV series back in the day.
But that shit was goofy as fuck. I'm talking about with something that was.
But you want to talk about comics? That was legit. I know. Comics live action.
I would have to actually. To be honest with you, I'd have to actually look that up because I feel like there are some Batman movies before.
No, but I'm saying with y'all age group, I'm saying like. You know when stuff gets released to a certain people and whatever.
Right, so I get what you're saying.
When y'all coming up to see movies,
that Batman movie dropped in the 80s.
That would have been the one that y'all would have been 10 years old watching over and over on some type of in a sense, right? So I'm saying with that being what introduced, because I'm not saying that's not a bad one. I'm not saying, but
no, but I feel like your question is asking me as if I didn't watch the other Batmans and enjoy them. No, if I grew up watching motherfucking Bonanza, you didn't think I grew up watching the old ass Batman TV shows?
I'm just taking the performance because, like, the Joker's been my favorite fucking villain since
who's been oversaturated though.
Yeah, yes, that is true, which I'm tired of.
With the gallery Batman has, nigga, y'all shortchanging him, yo.
I get.
Quincy, what the fuck you talking about? He talking about saying look like this here my lane.
He said what?
Oh. Nah, cause even now
he look like an old
soldier. Cause I'm even thinking about the movie, the Jack Nicholson Joker movie.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about that one, and like I'm saying, it's a really good one. I think they show two different versions of Joker from the comics. One is a version of Joker that didn't too much. That wasn't as menacing. He did shit, and he was that, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't menacing. And the Heath Ledger one was like a darker version, more terrifying version that just cared about chaos.
Joker gave you the Batman animated series Joker before the Batman animated series came out.
Yeah, but yeah. And I was saying if we gonna talk best Joker, it's Mark Hamill. Cause ain't nothing beating his.
And I was gonna say, do them like Darth Vader. Give me somebody acting as in Joker, but have Mark Hamill do the voice, live action.
Like Snoop Dogg in that Tupac movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Nigga, give me some shit like that.
Snoop
I
Snoop
swear to
Dogg
God,
and that
nigga,
Tupac- and that
I'll
Tupac
buy
movie.
2 Blu-ray
They did a
copies.
voiceover.
They had a young Snoop Dogg, the dude who looked like Snoop Young play, but it was Snoop Dogg voiceover, and dude was just acting like he was talking, and it was Snoop's actual voice.
Was it obvious? Oh my god.
That
But
shit
you
was-
didn't even know until we told you.
I ain't never watched that
That nigga
Ah,
walked,
damn it.
he like walked in the studio. He was like,
Quincy said only if y'all knew what was going on above. Oh,
new
fuck.
version of Three Stooges.
The comic book format. That band would have popped up. Oh, fuck. I'm dead.
Wait, they talking shit. And that was that, and she said, only if y'all knew what was going on there in the hot side. Y'all talking shit.
Oh, God.
Hold up.
Damn it.
Y'all ain't trying to get in that type of shit. We get the roast of y'all ass. Y'all
I'm about to
comfortable.
say, like, who gets it?
Y'all look, pull your pull your sippage up. We know how long y'all been here, goddamn it. We can get the roast of y'all ass now.
Oh, I see. I didn't even. My high ass was about to say, because, yeah, if they want to get the roast,
Jesus, you look high as fuck. And it's not even 9 o'clock yet. How you beat Kevin before Kevin?
Man, he sounded like Scottie Pippen child.
who said that?
Michael Grady. Crazy Jack. Archie looking like he about to say he's No Limit Soldier.
Who said that?
Quincy.
Oh,
Michael Isaiah looking like Dennis Rodman cousin.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Portia.
Okay.
You hurt my feelings when you say they don't order enough Flash, because you in my head, because the same shit I be saying. These bitch ass niggas only order 3 Flashes, 35 fucking
know.
Batman,
Yeah,
and
Michael Grady,
Superman.
you
It's
been here
for that.
longer than a year. We can get on that
Yeah,
ass.
nah. First, I don't give a fuck how long you been. You come up in here roasting, I'm on your ass. Quincy coming up in here talking shit, acting like he don't look like the back of his neck stank and shit. Like, bro, come on now, fam. Come on now, fam. My man got Yu-Gi-Oh on every fucking device, bro. Like, come on now, bro.
What's wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh? Even though I don't have it.
I'm just saying, bro, when you got that hoe on fucking your Switch, your mobile device, your PlayStation, your Xbox,
And they all
your
the
PC,
same account. They connected.
you know what I'm saying? Your fucking 3DS, your fucking SD, your Game Boy Advance and shit. Like, I'm just saying, bro.
Your Android,
Like,
your iPhone.
I'm about to start getting up in here, and then Grady up in here. My man out here doing little music videos and shit, throwing his face on everybody's body.
Oh,
and
shit, I see you,
dropping
Rachel.
like it's hard. Dropping like, yeah, I saw that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Alexa Rain said Archie look like the strongest Yu-Gi-Oh monster out there.
Okay, yeah, see, Alexa being smart with it, because Alexa don't want me to fire that ass up either.
She said that's low key.
I'm gonna come in here with a
Call
safe
your
one.
ass a dark magician.
That's kind of one of those backhand compliments where the backhand like lifts you up, it don't like knock you to the ground. You know what I'm saying? It like lifts you up to your feet instead of knocking you down to your knees and shit.
Like,
That's
keep
what
your head
that
up,
was.
young nigga.
Like, I'm gonna fire your ass up, but I'm gonna give you a compliment while I'm firing your ass up, just in case
shit.
you come at me. You ain't gotta light my ass up so heavy. Y'all fucking wild, man. All right, next. Let's talk about gaming patience. We still got some topics to hit.
Alright, so gaming patience. Like, what game made y'all...
Uh-oh, there go this convoluted ass topic.
Alright, what game y'all made y'all... You know, you start off super enthusiastic about the game, right?
Okay.
But then, like, halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way through, you like, yo, fuck this game. Let me hurry up and beat this bitch so I can get done with it.
Okay, now I have a question before I answer your question. Are we talking about let me hurry up and just finish it, or are we talking about get to a point halfway to where we just want to achievement hunt, platinum?
No, you have already been achievement hunting halfway through the game. And the first halfway through the game, you're like, yo, this shit's cool as fuck. And then, again, you get to the halfway point, and you're like, alright, fuck the trophies. I'm done with this shit. Let me go ahead and just beat the story. I'm done. I'm cool off this. It's too repetitive for me.
Oh shit! Damn, I got a lot of games like that.
So so from when you say I
Mortal
got a lot of games like that,
Anything like Mortal Kombat, Injustice, like NetherRealm, still those type of fighting games.
you don't finish. There's a story mode and you don't finish,
Cause the fights are the same fucking fights.
but you
over
get
and
different characters.
But it's the same fight, so I get to a point to where it's like, but I'm literally exactly what you described. I stopped playing, but it's like I really want to know what happened in the fucking story. Fuck it, I'll just plunge through it and I'll just spam low kick these motherfuckers the whole time.
Okay,
then,
so you'll force your way through to finish the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so the
But
Mortal
you
Kombat-
will quit and we like, nah, fuck this. I'm out.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh no, I'm on that like that right now. I have to force myself to play Origins
I
right
quit.
now because it's like I want to record it and stuff, but it's like when I'm playing it, it's not just what I thought it was gonna be, and it's like.
Assassin's Creed only holds your excitement like the first freaking like few hours, because in that game, after about 10 hours in Assassin's Creed, you've seen everything.
And I was all the way on Assassin's Creed to Black Flag. Once Black Flag came out, I played it and I didn't beat it, and I got 3/4 of the way through and I put that bitch down and never picked it back up.
Okay, Porsche Road Company, you fucking right. That's your ass. Alexa.
Started out good. I loved it at first. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, that shit got repetitive. As
Wow,
hell.
Guardians
Alexa,
of the Galaxy is ass.
Nah, you sleep. Alexa, we got beef. No, I done played that bit like 3 times.
Oh shit.
What?
That been fun. And the interactions, the longer you take to get through the mission, the more you get to hear the dialogue between the characters. And them motherfuckers funny. So, but I can see it getting repetitive, but I don't care because it's fun. So, no, Alexa, you're wrong. I disagree.
Yeah.
European, fact, false, no. But no, that one was I can see it get repetitive though, because I wouldn't want to like watch anyone play it.
Assassin's
Damn,
Creed.
Rachel said if I ain't finishing the game, I lose interest in that game. Fuck that game. I'm moving on.
I'm telling you.
Fuck.
I'm telling you. Straight up.
Down too long. Yeah, some of the traversal parts you get.
Portia
to
said
just
Call of
walking
Duty made me
around.
say fuck it.
Call of Duty be making me do that. I have to force myself through the story mode because that's the only thing I want to play. But I get tired of the same bullshit.
You know what? When Battlefield started falling off, it started getting like that too. When Battlefield's storyline started to fall off.
I agree. I
With
totally
Battlefield-
agree.
Battlefield, the multiplayer and shit would be popping, bro. Like everything would be hitting, but it's like the story you'd be playing, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
Like, what the
I'd
fuck
be
you
mad.
not doing here?
Like, nigga, where this helicopter come from?
Like,
What the fuck?
seriously.
How's this bitch crashing? What the? Okay.
Marvel's,
You know what?
Marvel's Avengers. That game is terrible. They
I
did
never
not-
got past the Fiesta in the beginning where you go through and you gotta look up all the shit and get the tickets.
Bro, it's okay. The
Was
first-
that Miss Marvel I was playing as?
Initially, you get to play as different
Terrible.
characters.
Just terrible.
Nah, like the premise was okay. The gameplay was clunky, and I only forced myself to get through it because it's an Avengers storyline.
Mr.
And see,
Luscious, I got
I
one
didn't-
thing to say to you. You just made the list. # free the hoes.
They are hoes. They are free. They are free. Make their own decisions.
Unless you want a good time and then you're going to have to pay. Then they not free.
Nah,
So,
they free women.
That's what I'm saying. See, I'm talking the price tag.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we don't solicit anything of that nature. Even, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all sip with us on Sundays and Thursdays if y'all want to know what we talking about on that. We're not talking about what y'all think we talking about, so don't cancel us. Yeah, shit. Any more? Y'all got any more? What was some? Y'all got any other games where y'all got like halfway through like that? It was just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm out.
I got
Destiny.
You didn't even get halfway through it, motherfucker.
Big fuck Destiny.
I was playing it to the one game that I never, ever finished, and it still haunts me because I look at that bitch every day and I'm like, man, I gotta put you back in one day and finish you. Fucking Troll. You ever heard of that game?
Last of Us 2.
Fuck you.
I thought you was,
No.
I thought you was a Last of Us fan.
I am. And they killed my nigga and I was all like, eject. I'm out.
He didn't even save it.
Nope, I didn't give a
He's
fuck.
still alive in his game.
I said, and still, I'm not lying to you, dog.
Man,
I
y'all
said-
heard I don't know what the fuck you talking
Eject.
about. We still alive over here.
He played the
How
guitar.
long you had the game?
What?
Since it came
How long
out.
you done had Last of Us 2?
Since it came out.
No, I didn't buy it when it came out.
About how long you done had it?
I got it for
years.
Christmas about a year, 2 years ago.
Okay. How long you done had the game? 2 years. Damn.
Yeah, and
We're
I
gonna be trying to figure out like, did he run a secret ending or some shit like that?
nope.
Because
They
fucking
killed my nigga and like I played till they killed him, and I was all like, I had just got done watching Naruto. They had already my emotions was frayed already, bro. They had already had killed my nigga Jiraiya. Then they turned around and fake ass killed my nigga Kakashi. So I was already on some like, I'm about to quit Naruto. Then I take a break from that shit to go play Last of Us. And the next thing you know, they kill my nigga. I was like, you know what? This is too much death for me. I'll watch this shit on my phone. I don't want to play this shit. I'm out. Click. Bye.
This been collecting dust ever since.
Exactly. Bitch sits there on my show.
Don't know what Ellie doing.
Don't even haunt me. I don't even lose sleep. But for some odd bitch ass reason, Troll bugs me for not beating it.
They don't update it to our PS5.
But I'm saying though, you got it on PS4? Mm-hmm. All right, let me hold that.
What?
You ain't gonna use it.
Yeah, matter of fact, if you got the first one, let me see that.
Wait a second, you team Xbox.
But I got a PS4 though. I only had that bitch. Yeah, I only got that bitch for the show. But since the show's on Xbox now, that bitch just been sitting there collecting age. Like age. Like
I'm probably actually gonna get
cheese and wine age.
I thought you was team emulator.
Don't threaten them with a good time.
I mean, I probably could. But William Freeman, what's up? What's happening? But honestly though, I don't want PlayStation taking up all my space.
Portia, we gonna get there. Yeah, Portia, we gonna get there. I know, yeah, that Air for a day. We gonna fucking get there.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's see if anybody. Well, while y'all keep chopping it up or whatever, I'm gonna see if they.
We brought the fire, but I brought the fire. I don't know. They just in this bit firing our ass up. So look, that meet and greet gonna be fire though, cause we get to see you as a person. Yeah, you can't run from the smoke.
We get to have a meet and greet. I want to have a meet and greet
eventually.
All right, so we got Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Daxter.
Ooh.
What do you mean? I don't get the question.
Just pick them, one or the other.
Pick one.
Jack and Daxter for me. Let's keep it real.
I'm Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter all day. I get the fun. I get the nice mechanics like Ratchet and Clank, but I get bomb ass characters with a dope.
Smoke weed every day.
I'd have to say Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, Jack and Daxter. They from the hood for sure.
All right, Chris Damati said, "Are dreams real, or do we go into a different dimension?"
I think we multiverse hopping.
Oh, I think different dimension for real, because I don't know about y'all, but
if y'all ever been on, I can see myself now. If y'all can, well, I mean, I have been, but it's just in different type of shit. Anywho, just looking at astral projection and shit like that, I'm telling y'all, dreams and all that is on some other shit. Let's see what else we got.
Try Quincy. I knocked the motherfucker out on Halloween that did that shit.
What?
He said, meet and greet. I'm definitely gonna dress up like a clown and chase Isaiah around. No, you not.
Oh yeah. See now you trying to get a wound.
I was a boxer that year. I had my niece on my shoulders. I beep. That motherfucker thought you.
Really?
Yeah, he tried to touch us and shit. You know how the haunted houses be? They be like, oh, beep. Back up in there.
Dang. You remind me of my homeboy Dante. We was going trick or treating, and this motherfucker was dressed as a fucking scarecrow.
After being hidden development. That's not really a topic or a question.
What did he say?
Dead Island 2 is coming out next year after being in hidden development.
Oh, people like that game, so that's cool. I mean, more zombies. Cool.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm zombie fucking fatigued. Give me.
I can see that. Else. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It got to be something innovative.
Ooh, Tyke Lion say best pizza topping. Pull up.
Only
one.
Cheese.
Only one. None of that multiple choice shit.
Cheese.
Okay.
Cheese is a topping.
First of all, how old are you? 2?
No, you say best topping.
Look at cheese come with the pizza.
You just want me to have sauce and pepperoni?
Look at cheese. If you order for cheese pizza, you better be like.
No, I mean I like the meatloaf. Is what I'm saying.
Cheese pizza is only for like religious.
You say
folk.
for toppings.
You gotta be religious.
I feel like a pizza's not a pizza without cheese.
Yeah, but when you talking about just
is
like
cheese included? Is it goated in?
No, yeah. But you're talking about just cheese pizza.
So that means you add extra cheese to your pizza.
I'm not.
When you said cheese, you said just cheese pizza.
Because you say topping. What's your best topping? Only one.
One topping, and you.
Cheese is a topping.
And all cheese pizza is like no, because when you say that, I'm going to tell you that you need to be in the bed by 8 p.m. 8:30. You know what I'm saying? That shower and dinner and all that stuff.
Small sliver of pizza you got at the school cafeteria as you watching Happy Feet and shit.
Rectangles and shit.
As you watching Magic School Bus, you get.
I'm sorry, just with me, bro. A lot of the times growing up, I heard a lot of kids. Okay, see, now we talking.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Now we talking, bro.
I think
you get bread, sauce, and pepperoni, and everything.
The cheese come with the pizza. It's not a pizza, the cheese.
Well, cheese is a topping, is it not?
That's extra cheese.
I knew somebody like you was.
You killed that motherfucker, didn't you? You have to worry about that problem teaching at me again, huh?
He not around.
I'm making it home.
Oh, I'm young. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, looking funny as shit.
I'm torn. And you know what?
You gonna say fucking pineapple?
I'm gonna say the wild one. I'm going with pineapple on this bitch.
I knew it. God damn it! I seen pineapple on his fucking forehead when I walked in here today.
Because you wanna know what? Nothing's great. Like a
You ain't
savory,
fucking good with pineapple.
a savory, and then a sweet. You know what I'm saying? But also
Bitch, go eat a
cooked
cinnamon roll.
piece of but see, the tomato and the, you know what I'm saying, the way that interacts with the food and the cheese and shit, and then you get the sweetness, but it's also cooked. Cause I know. So you saying you don't eat the cooked pineapples that come with the ham?
I don't put no fucking fruit on my pizza.
But do you have pineapples cooked with your ham?
No.
I do, but that's different. You're talking about.
But it's hot pineapples, is it not?
But you're talking.
But
about,
it's hot pineapples.
Yes,
is it not?
but you're talking about hot pineapples with hot marinara, cheese, meat, and bro.
I'm not even eating a hot pineapple with my ham, with lettuce, with some fucking mac and cheese and mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
and gravy.
Okay.
No, fuck you. Don't give me no hot ass fucking fruit. I don't even want fruit in my fucking salad.
Dorset, I'm with you, but we can only pick one right now. Quincy, we got beef.
I think I got him.
Apple pie, any pie.
Okay, but are you eating the apple pie cold or hot?
You know what the fuck I mean?
How else you gonna get the ice cream?
Maybe if I don't want the ice cream.
What about a cobbler?
A peach cobbler? I'll take that.
That's hot fruit.
But it's refrigerated.
People eat that hot too, though.
Are we talking about people or are we talking about me?
Okay. Okay, so now, fuck the cobbler. Back to the other one. What was before that?
Okay.
Apple pie?
Apple pie. That one. Yes, motherfucker.
Refrigerated.
He like cold shit.
I don't want my ice cream
I
don't want my ice cream to melt.
See, now, remember when we was talking about other
He from
times?
the upside down.
Nah, I'm saying for real though. Because a woman at home would be like, no, black than a motherfucker. Then the next minute, he say some straight up suburban fucking Kick Butowski neighborhood ass fucking.
Hey, look. I look like I'm from Hawaii or some shit, so I can get away with my pineapple on my pizza. I'm not trying to go to Italy. If I go to Italy, I ain't gonna disrespect them and put no pineapple on their pizza. Now, I may disrespect them.
Oh, no, you capping out. It ain't the best thing then.
No, if I go to Italy, I may disrespect them and ask them to put bacon on that bitch or something like that. But
why would they want not put bacon? They do you one favor, and I put the prosciutto for you.
Nah, they do like pancetta and shit. They gonna
whatever, tomato, potato, nigga.
No, I'm saying they gonna cook it. They gonna crush that pancetta up, put that shit on that bitch. I was expecting for that shit, but I ain't gonna
kick that over.
But that island pineapple, hey, look, spam and pineapple, man. Fuck. Nah, that's the Hawaiian. You know, that's my Hawaiian joke.
Okay, but you threw the spam in there, so that's
no, they eat the spam.
No, they can hook it up too.
No, hold on, I ain't knocking spam.
No, they can
I
hook
am.
the spam. He's talking about you better not put no damn spam on my pizza.
Not no spam on no pizza or spam and pineapple. Like I'm
shit.
like I don't know about
cold.
that.
Portia ass, you always eating pies cold. Like that's the only way.
Laval, Nat Turner, Thomas, pull up. Dorset, Lewis, pull up. Y'all, we got big cups. Can I get some cups up in the chat? If y'all sipping with us right now, can we get cups up in the chat, please? Pull up.
Quincy, I do be rolling like that if they need me to, you know what I'm saying? My brothers call me like that, we may set it off in it, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Set it off in it, motherfucker.
I prefer my pie cold.
Yeah. That's what Portia asked. She just said always cold, question mark. So.
Well, I mean, it depends on the pie.
Man, but you ain't never had no just good piece of like apple.
I mean, I had a nice piece of warm poontang pie, and that was woo.
I
don't think I'd want to eat that cold. Something wrong with you.
But homie just dropped the juice reference though. I'm just like, dog, man. Apple pie when it's not too hot where it burn your tongue up, bro. That
but
shit
it just
slap,
warming up to
bro.
melt the
Okay,
ice.
now would y'all put cheese with your pie?
Because I'm like,
oh wait, I'm not saying I do. Calm down, guys. Calm down.
hold on, Bradley.
I just seen some shit on the internet.
Bradley,
Calm down.
Bradley, our residential. white
Don't be like my
settler,
dad and go get the milk, okay?
Bradley says, why do Caucasians think salt and pepper is seasoning? Don't answer that question. We're going to talk about that later.
Coming up on DTKA.
Yeah. Tease them. What's that?
Who asked that question?
Don't worry about it. What's the
What's the topic? What's the question?
How well do y'all know black people?
Coming up. Rachel asked about Diddy and JD verses.
Oh yeah, they have their own verses. That's not a part. Oh, and we want like at the end of the show, we can talk about the Triller shit too.
JD gonna get washed.
Did we talk about this?
We did somewhat talk about this before, but
went-
they actually.
And I say JD would put up a fight, but JD would get beat.
JD actually writes though. JD is fucking Diddy up, bro. Y'all are asleep on JD shit. JD is fucking Diddy up, bro. But that's gonna be a good one. They actually doing
You
it.
should show everybody your stroke out loud.
Alright, so hold on. Let me write these down so I can go.
You see that Kevin? Oh shit. Oh yeah, with that beat that just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saw on the screen, that's what I'm be doing.
I don't fuck with fucking grits no more, Quincy.
JD, nah, Rachel, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna watch that one.
First of all, grits go hard.
No, I'd rather eat oatmeal than grits.
If I'm off, we could try. I'm gonna try to get in the Discord.
It's something about being force-fed grits as a kid when you didn't want that shit. It's almost like going to church. You're going to church 4 days a week,
sent the 100 stars
and all of a sudden you got the option to go to that motherfucker, and you just decide not to go to church for however long you decide not to go.
I heard that, but Rachel just sent 100 stars, and the little thing she was playing the motherfucking video game, just driving like all chicks do on GTA.
Even stopping the gig, yes. Rachel with the 100 stars. No, she did it twice too. Oh yeah. Yeah, she pulled it up twice. Shit, boy, the raisin test motherfucker.
Whole life.
Rachel, you know how Texas people is. Don't say y'all. I'm over here fighting for JD. Leave me alone.
No, I'm totally like, I'm with JD because he had one of the best songs with motherfucking Ludacris.
Who's in the Songwriter Hall of Fame?
What?
Which one of them in the Songwriter Hall of Fame? It's not Diddy.
Is in the Writers Hall of Fame?
Mm-hmm. It's not Diddy.
Well, I have to say JD.
Exactly.
So?
You motherfucking think Diddy got the most slaps than the nigga in the Songwriter Hall of Fame?
All JD gonna do is drop My Boo and it's gonna be a rap.
Right, but like for some people who don't give a shit about that song,
They
that's
don't
not
even
gonna hit.
Those who don't give a shit about that song, ass is too young to be there. Get the fuck on. Go watch
Bullshit.
motherfucking what's that, Paw Patrol or some shit.
But you're comparing.
But that's the thing. There's not much Diddy can combat to what JD can play. That's the reason JD wins, because JD can go wherever with it. Diddy can have his. He has his little things, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me why Diddy invented the remix, but JD did remixes better.
Niggas
Welcome to Atlanta.
That's what I said with Ludacris.
Yeah, it got remixed though too.
He can go R&B. He can go hip hop.
Functified with the Brat.
And he can go all over the world type of R&B. He ain't got just southern shit.
I think y'all are just discrediting Diddy though.
Diddy only got so much, bro.
Okay.
Diddy only got so much, bro. And he's just gonna be pop locking.
No. I got you. Right here. Look, I'm going right here. Look. Bad. Where's bad?
Can't play it.
Bad Boy 20th anniversary. Bro, you got Feel So Good. You got Warning, Come to Me, Me and You. He got Pop That, Notorious Thing, Satisfy You. Bro, Flavor in Your Ear, Juicy, Hypnotize.
As I'm hearing
Peaches
those
and
names,
Cream.
Again, there's only gonna be even though you running down that list, bro. There's probably only like 2
I
or 3
Love
of
It
those
Though.
that's gonna pop with the
Dead
crowd.
Wrong.
He gonna get some points, but he not gonna win.
Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
Bro, he is
Big
not
Papa.
rocking. Them shits is not rocking the crowd the way JD shit gonna rock the crowd, bro. You seen those verses?
JD can pull Chris Brown.
I feel like
JD.
how y'all skipping me again? Y'all niggas
damn.
just passed it to
It's
him.
because for that blasphemy ass statement you just said.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, you ain't from the South.
Well,
Nah, but then some more that we had
Rachel
from the
say
Sippers,
just because
though.
he in the video, he feel like it's his song.
He claimed Deadpool 3.
Y'all
Y'all hear anything about that?
there are.
it talks about it. They write the script.
That's my gym alarm.
You late, motherfucker.
There's talks.
Ooh.
There's talks about who She-Hulk is talking to, and the idea is that She-Hulk and Deadpool are talking to each other when they break the fourth wall. Which that doesn't really need to be the case, but if that happens, that'll be cool. Because they're two of the only people with the power to break the fourth wall. So it'll make sense that they're talking to each other about their stories and shit when they're like talking or whatever. That would be cool. I know Ryan Reynolds is like in it, but I haven't seen too much. If somebody else wants to if somebody in the comments know what's up with the any synopsis of what going on, I haven't heard too much going about it. I just know that it's coming, and they not doing. And Kevin Feige ain't doing too much tampering. Like they gonna let him. They gonna let them make the movie in the same vein like Ryan Reynolds been kind of making Deadpool. They just gonna kind of make sure that it's connected to the MCU now. So.
Oh, so Kevin Feige's not involved at all?
No, he's involved. It's fucking Kevin Feige, and he's in the MCU now. But he's gonna let them make the movie how they want to. He's just gonna kind of tell them, hey, make sure y'all connected at this. Like, make sure this part is in there. Make sure this goes there. You know what I'm saying? Something like in that point. Just to set it up for the future, like however they want Deadpool to be in the fucking future movies.
Rachel asked what games y'all play right now.
Well, I just finished Shadows of War Middle Earth. And I just finished that bitch today. Finally. And I'm trying to figure out. That's what I was asking them. What should I play next? I was going to either play Doom 2 or I was going to play Skyrim Game of the Year Edition.
Skyrim.
Because again, I played Skyrim. I went to the school to be a mage.
But you'll have,
I ain't never killed no dragon though.
But see, on Skyrim, what you'll have the benefit of doing, because I love Doom, don't get me wrong, that's actually one of the remakes that's been done correctly, that they brought back, that I fuck with.
Doom looks hard.
Doom is good. It can be easy, it can be hard, depending on what setting you play it on. If you play it on the hard setting, yes, that shit is gonna fucking, yeah.
I meant to say, like, it looks hard. Like, it looks...
Oh, no, it's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
I'm a game.
I was see, yeah.
Game, right?
That's just fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit slapping.
Breaking my will.
The Skyrim, nigga. The Skyrim with you having the benefit of the mods and being able to play around with it, knowing your
mods. I got a PS5.
Doesn't matter. You can still use mods and download mods in the game on there.
Yeah, like,
so
like
if you want, and knowing this motherfucker's mind and shit like that, he gonna fuck around and see.
Wait, I'm lost. How do you download?
Like certain games where you can already, like you can have cheats on there, like they allow it. Like Saints Row used to go in there and put a phone number in and get shit. Or no, GTA you go.
Fallout and Skyrim both. If you go in there, you know how you go on the games. Have you ever played Fallout?
Duh.
All right, you know how you go in there. You got start game, load game, add-ons, options and shit like that, and it got whatever the music is for the game with the all that shit. There's an option on there where it'll say mods. You go to mods and you can download mods that have been created and uploaded to there.
Oh shit! On the system, I can do that.
Yes. So you can even do like texture things that could
And
actually.
I'm not on the Xbox.
Not on the Xbox, but you could do this. You have to be careful on certain ones. There are certain mods that require other mods to work properly. You know what I'm saying? But you could get like certain texture mods and stuff to make the streets look more realistic, to make the foliage and stuff look better and shit, or maybe you want to run around as a fucking naked chick or a fucking Daffy
A Black
Duck or
Frieza.
some shit. Maybe that's up there. There are some Dragon Ball. There's even the Macho Man as the dragon up there that's blowing fire at the intro of the game. It's
Sippers, y'all wanna know what I just heard right there?
Macho Man.
Macho Man flame throwing on the roof. That's what the fuck I just heard right there.
that motherfucker said my name a bunch of times. Oh shit.
Oh damn!
Portia just hey, he said Netflix been doing good. Nah, that's what's up. He says y'all haven't watched Arcane and Dota on Netflix, y'all missing out. No,
I watched Arcane.
we actually been talking about the stuff Netflix been doing, man. They actually got some shit popping over there. Animated stuff especially.
I'm slow. What's Dota?
I believe that may be based off the
Is it literally just Dota or that's an acronym?
I believe that was
Don't hate on the Skyrim.
that was a game like
You calling tip
like
asses.
this guy here. Moving on. Portia asked us fat girl smash or pass.
Fat girls, smash or pass. They can give me head. I ain't gonna hold you.
So no smash.
No smash.
He too prideful. Yes.
I gotta work out. So do you too. I gotta work out for these games. I could be big. Nah, yeah.
Don't underestimate him.
I don't underestimate them. They can catch me slipping sometimes.
Can't you slip it? What is it, Mario Kart? Throw banana peels?
Yeah.
His back gonna go out like Eddie Kane.
They can catch me slipping sometimes. I can, hey, but preference? Nah. Just me.
What? Just solo you? You masturbate by yourself?
Nah, I'm just not. Nah.
Oh, you don't have to be with me like that.
Nah. Pass it.
My answer? I don't care.
Pull up, grown man answer.
Defense.
No, the reason why.
Defense of the Agents. It was a custom game where League of Legends came. Oh, so is that connected to the fucking Arcane shit? Because if it is, I'm watching the fuck out of it. Y'all just gave me something else to watch. That's me.
Pull up.
No, I feel like mine, like, for me, like, I don't care about that. Can I have a conversation with you? Can I talk to you? Can we watch something together? Can we converse about that?
This nigga give mature answers and shit. Man,
But what the fuck am I supposed to give?
Men dress for men, women dress for women.
Yeah. Do y'all feel like that is legit or not?
I need
As in, like, my
context on
uncle,
this
like,
question.
huh?
I need more.
As in, like, my uncle told me, be aware something when they go out, they don't go looking for. We've been to hit all them. They'll go with the look to see how many reactions a guy can say, hey man, that looks nice. Or to say, to flaunt and say, hey, I'm the only nigga in this bitch that can wear this and look this motherfucking fly. You can wear it. Cool, you can buy it. But you ain't gonna look fly like this.
Niggas will do that shit when they come to like Jordans and shit like that shit that everybody buying and everything like that. But other than that, with all due respect, fuck what your uncle talking
It's
about.
safe for
We wear
women.
that shit. We wear
But
that
safe
shit.
for women
We
though.
wear- women are no women. That's because women are women. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's him because I passed it that way. Women, you know, women be all envious and jealous of each other. They'll hang
I
around
can wear
with
this
each other.
MAC makeup.
Nah.
I can wear this motherfucking dress.
For women, it's
I
easy
can
for
wear these
women. It's
boots.
easy for women to
and
do
can't
that, bro.
nobody wear this shit just like me and flaunt this shit and have your ass showing like
Nigga,
me.
that is the last thing we fucking worried about.
But it's not what we're thinking about. I'm saying as in women dress for women. Of course they're gonna, when women dress, they're gonna get the guys' attention.
Yeah, they're
and
gonna
same
get-
for men. When men dress, they're
Nah,
gonna get the women's
Nah,
attention.
fuck that. We still dressing for the females, bro. We is not going out here dressing worried about a fucking compliment to get from another nigga, dog. That I'm just saying. Stepping out, hey man, your shit nice, bro. Honestly, I don't even want a motherfucker coming up to me commenting on my shit.
Bugging.
To be honest with you, like keep it pushing.
You mean to say when you out in the mall, you out with your lady, and the nigga walk up to you and be like, "Hey, nigga, your shoes nice, man. I rock them hoes."
Oh, you know what? Actually, you took the question right out of my mouth. Okay, motherfucker come up to you. Hey, bro, what size are those?
No. Okay, you just proved my point. If a nigga come up and say, "Hey, nigga, what size are those?" My answer is an uppercut because your question is trying me. They your size, nigga. What's up? Nigga, I'm throwing hands on sight.
Okay, then. So, because of that freaking mentality and
come
shit
on,
like that,
man.
No, nigga, I am not dressing for another motherfucker's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get dressed worried about if a motherfucker wearing the same thing as me. Because to be honest with you, as soon as I see another motherfucker wearing something that
Thank you. Men don't care about the thick ass eyelashes and makeup. It's for the women.
So,
that's women. Because women envious
But that's
and
the
jealous
same
of each other
to my
always.
point.
look, even Pac on it right now. Hey, check me out.
Oh, I see you with the
I've been on my alpha
excellent
male. I've been
hands.
on my alpha male thing this whole time.
I'm about to put
Because
this
I hear
back.
what you saying. You right. Women definitely dress for women. For sure. But the nigga is where you losing me. Big alpha male. Oh. Where you losing me is where you saying,
Men dress for men?
yeah. 'Cause I'm a big dog in this bitch. I'll do what I want because I'm bruh man from the 4th floor.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I do what the fuck I please. I wear what I want because it's comfortable. What I like.
I get that.
I don't give a fuck what he broke, what he want to wear, because these niggas, one, they dress weird. And I ain't fucking with how they dress.
But I'm saying
anyway.
when you dress comfortable, I get that. But when you go out to
Smoke
a
weed
female,
every day.
you going out to a date, not to no movies, but to a date. You're not gonna dress comfortable.
Why I'm not? Every one of my girls, they say the same thing. I like because you are who you are, and I'm going to dress like that. You don't
Like that shit,
you won't say
smoke that
go
shit, pass that
Just
shit.
like you. Go get him.
I'm telling you, dog.
He'll put it on for you like AB. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, because I'm not.
I can't do that, bro.
I am not putting on my shit.
I'm definitely
worried
just-
about. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying with that. I'm not saying that you're worried about it or that's the first thought on your mind. But I'm saying I feel subconsciously men dress for men as in women dress for women.
And
No.
Because your reaction to what you're gonna get already, authentic, whatever, is gonna be from a woman already.
if you look, I don't care about what a dude think, because if you looking at my outfit and thinking about whatever I got on, you must either.
You never
want-
had a nigga come up to you, "Hey bro, I like that shirt, bro. Where you get that hoe from?"
If it's my yes one, yeah, because I'm gonna tell him to buy that bitch. But other than that, no. Actually, yeah, because I got a Loke Dog shirt with Marlon Wayne, you know what I'm saying, with the Westcott on it. And I
feel
wore
like y'all
that.
niggas mad
Nah,
cat.
listen, I wore it out, and literally all day dudes was like, "Hey, bro, I fucks with your shirt. I fucks with your shirt." I didn't buy that shirt for that bitch, though. I didn't go out like, "Oh yeah, them niggas gonna fuck with this one today."
I'm not saying
yeah, this Bob Marley right here, y'all gonna fuck
Angelo
with this
Dawkins.
one. Nah, I just threw my shit on because it's like shit. I feel like they want, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's not for any of them.
Like, that's not in the mind. That's not even
That's not what I'm
subconsciously
not
in
even
the mind.
thinking about that subconsciously. Honestly, if I am thinking about who gonna see it, shit, I hope my fucking bitch trying, you know what I'm saying, get some, you know what I'm saying, I'm wearing these gray sweats for you bitches today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't wearing gray sweats for the dudes, bro. No. I don't work out for the dudes, bro.
What you doing?
Nothing.
He's definitely not working out.
He's like, shit.
I guess I can see what you're saying, though.
All right,
but
why
I
we
don't
ain't
agree.
went and seen this DBZ movie yet?
Because I heard about the DBZ movie and then I heard about One Piece and I'm on waiting for One Piece.
Because honestly, do we want to watch the Cell games again? Do we want to pay for the Cell games again?
Hold on.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I've been talking to a dude about just all of it, the manga right now and everything, because we were talking to Black Freeze and all that shit.
Are you telling me?
It's not the exact same thing, but we basically get Gohan go Super Saiyan 2 and kill Cell again.
But Gohan's already went Super Saiyan 2.
It's not Super Saiyan 2. It's a new mode. He gets a new transformation. Him and Piccolo both get transformations. They get power-ups. They're stronger. It looks...
Yo, Victor, thanks for that like and that share. Hey, power. I bet.
It has great fight scenes and all that. I bet it's probably a good movie. My thing is, do I want to pay to go see, you know what I'm saying, the same shit rehashed? And it's already kind of past the point to where I'm going to get the crowd reaction. It's like, we're not going to run into nothing where it's like super packed out no more, because it's almost, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not like we're going to see them go crazy because we in that bitch and everybody like, whoa! We ain't seeing that shit, so there's no point, in my opinion. But we can still go see it, because I want to watch it. But to be honest, I still ain't even seen the Broly movie all the way through. And that's bad.
You haven't?
No.
For real?
Because I haven't I think it's on Stars or some shit, and I ain't got no way to watch it.
Damn, I thought you would have seen that one already there. I didn't see that one.
I've seen pieces of it, but I've never gotten to
Nah, that shit's actually lit though. I actually fucked with it, man.
Never got all the way through.
I fucked with it.
Are you checking out his crib?
Yeah, my kids is got home.
Is country music just farm emo? Hoe up.
Is it though?
I think it's closer to farm blues than farm emo.
I mean, girl left you in your feelings.
Isn't that like the blues too?
It all started with a beer.
And I was out shooting deer.
Oh, and you know they always got to reference an old country singer
took my
as
line
well.
of deer, and I'm like,
So
okay,
they always got to bring
deer.
up. They always got to bring up motherfucking like Willie Nelson or motherfucking
George Strait.
Yeah, George Strait or fucking Hank Williams or some shit.
But you want to know what's crazy?
Hank
In another culture's podcast, they can be like, you know, and they always got to bring up the lean and the motherfucking, what is it? Fucking 45. They love shooting the goddamn.
And what's the
Glock.
difference between a chain and a necklace?
You know, I never really.
The thickness.
They got Jesus on a piece. I don't know what that means, but oh yeah.
Half of them don't even follow.
So I mean,
I'm just saying. You know what? I'll skip it. Never mind. I don't want no trouble.
No, I'm saying so with the country music, we sound kind of disconnected with what we saying. But that's why I say.
No, I can actually, as somebody who actually like, I don't like new country. Old country's cool.
I be jamming that shit.
But the thing is, though, country does have this one stereotype that is actual factual that I don't give a fuck if you like country. You can't deny this shit. Country music gets very stereotypical. It gets very simple. Every country song is the same. Like you say, it's always some sad shit. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do get your happy songs, it has to do with like a beer or going out fucking.
I can see the majority.
I can see the majority and shit. Like that's a lot of the poppy shit. Now the great shit, the great writers, they can actually give your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like some stories. Listen, they could give your ass some stories and some shit that's gonna hit, even if they talking. But it's like
who?
A lot of that shit is fucking stereotypical. Again, you gonna get your beer. You gonna get your old references. You gonna get what?
He's talking about country rappers, country singers.
Country.
And I don't listen to country a lot.
That's all like Sam
Like
Hunt.
I listen to Darius Rucker.
Like dudes I listen to right now, Sam Hunt, Kane Brown.
I've heard of.
Going off.
But like, if you're not black and singing country, I don't want to listen to you.
Dude, this is motherfucker name
I don't know. I'm
Sterling
just weird like
something.
that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker go hard. Motherfucker go hard.
Who?
Sterling, I forget his name, but I know Sterling is in there. I'm bad right now. But let's see. We can. All right, so wait. Oh, well, no, we did pretty much just answer that one. HBO Max and Warner Bros. Discovery. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Oh, yeah, the merger?
Yes.
What about the merger?
Guess the fuck. So.
Oh, I heard about that because that actually affected AEW and Ring of Honor. They were talking about that when we went. Go ahead.
And it's affecting HBO Max.
Ooh.
And
yeah, they lost a lot of shit too.
What you mean?
Where's my?
They pulled seasons. They pulled a bunch of seasons of shit off.
So first off, the animation department, damn near all that shit got pulled. Like, think what would go on Adult Swim and like the independent type of things. I forget. I think there was one like Affinity Train or some shit like that, and a couple other ones of that ilk. All got canceled and got like they're trying to sell them to other stations and things like that. And then you have
What happened to Harley Quinn though?
No, she's
Nah,
still
that was
good.
still
She's
going.
gravy.
But HBO Max is also being, I think they're trying to decide whether that's going to be terminated as well. And they just go straight back to HBO rather than focusing on HBO Max. So a lot of the originals canceled. A lot of the HBO Max things, they're not, and if it's good enough, it's not canceled to where it's not being done. It's just going to go
So are
to
they gonna
HBO
go back?
Max.
So are they gonna, if there's something like going back to just HBO, are they gonna go back to just
I don't
their
get that.
HBO
I'm lost
app?
at that point.
Or
I think it's either that or like the TV thing. And they're gonna
What is
stop.
HBO and HBO Max? I'm confused.
HBO Max
Before
is the
they-
streaming service.
yeah, before they went to HBO Max, HBO had an app. It was just the HBO app to watch.
Right, and they got rid of that bitch.
Exactly, to do HBO Max.
And so,
Correct.
And so with the merger with Discovery, they thinking about, I don't know if they came to the conclusion yet. They were supposed
Bringing
to,
back the 2 tiers.
of canceling HBO Max completely, just getting rid of the streaming service because it's a deficit apparently in their eyes or some little business words, whatever. And so that's why a lot of the animation shit getting cut. They sell it into other studios.
Oh, nigga, they
There was-
bugging.
Nah, but check this out. This is some things that I was like, what was crazy. I'm gonna say the best for last. The Looney Tunes character movie. There's a Looney Tunes character that was getting movies and shit canceled. They trying to sell them to other fucking studios and shit to probably put on. I knew you fuck with Amazing World of Gumball. There was a movie that they was gonna do that's just outright canceled. Those are some other movie names. And the last
Fucking
one.
with that beat though.
And the last one, motherfucking, it's a Batman animated series. I think it's called Cape Crusader or something. I don't know if y'all seen that coming into what's called. It was Tim Burton, what's called, and a bunch of the original people coming back. That did the animated series. Canned that shit.
Son of a bitch.
So whoever the Warner Brothers Discovery people, bro, they just that's the same people that did the Batgirl shit.
I think that was.
They are just like, and they're almost on. They're headed on the fucking trail with fucking Netflix to where it's like they have a bunch of good seasons, but they're like canceling shit out of nowhere now.
What did I tell y'all?
Like,
I warned y'all. I warned y'all. I told y'all.
That's what's really crazy about it. So that was the big thing about that. All them fucking canceling. Like their animation department, it seems like they're just not caring about any of the anime. And it's like all the independent people, they're like on Twitter and shit. The people that made the fucking animations, like, fam, we gave 100 fucking episodes and y'all not airing any of them bitches. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. Like, bro, y'all take y'all shit to a website, put that bitch somewhere, and go make y'all own money, bro. Like, y'all niggas leave that shit. That's some hard ass shit. But we may be having to go to another streaming service in HBO. May not. What's it called? Speaking of HBO, is this a Segu into House of Dragons?
Yes, sir.
This is a Segu in the House of Dragons. Nigga, you ain't seen that bitch yet either, huh? Bro, House of Dragons fucking lit. Alright, so look. How long?
Go watch it after this, though.
How long was y'all waiting in Game of Thrones to get dragons?
What's the fucking end?
No, you got dragons. Once they
hatched the fucking egg, but there was babies, nigga. But they wouldn't know, like, I'm burning shit down.
But she had them on them chains. She's
close to the end.
She's Dracarys that.
But no, I'm talking about. I want a full.
bro. She was traveling across waters, bro, and them motherfuckers were going.
How many seasons are there?
No, I'm talking about,
how many seasons are there?
No, you got dragon. No, you got dragon action when they went to that
slave. I get that, and burned all the slaves. I get that. But I'm saying,
I'm talking about before that. It was before that. Remember when
there was babies.
No,
they was medium sized, and they must snapped at her a little bit when she was, and he was like, "You can't tame a dragon, Khaleesi," type shit.
When they went to that town and they tried to kidnap him, and then she had to go down there and she locked them down there. They were little, but then they ended up growing big down there.
Right, I get that.
Bro, that was early.
But look, what he talking about is full grown, and what you talking about, guess what? First episode.
That's what I'm saying. When
he
I say dragons,
he talking about
nigga, I mean, I'm burning your shit down. You scare me. You ain't worried about no. small dragon, no medium.
You talking about
You
Jon
worried
Snow?
about
That motherfucker
dragons.
was down there in that fucking cellar. Run up if you want to.
I'm just
but
saying.
he talking about when Jon Snow was riding that bitch.
Exactly,
And-
nigga.
and
When we
when
talking
I tell
about
you-
dragons.
Nah, look, first episode, they opened that bitch up, motherfucker.
When
flying
it was
through that
close to
bitch.
the end.
Like, it give you a bunch of backstory. If you saw everything in Game of Thrones, you gonna see a bunch of Easter eggs. Like, you know that Leonardo.
Yep, Rachel. She says, yep, so it's clearly 9. Hashtag Kevin sleep. Y'all wild.
So y'all,
He actually pretty live.
y'all seen that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where that nigga like, that shit, you gonna be doing that bitch the whole
Hey,
motherfucking-
right there, right there, right
the
there.
whole motherfucking show. You can be like, hey, what the fuck? Where the fuck was this shit from? This shit was, I knew it. That's that shit. They got little Easter eggs to every fucking house. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you exactly what time it is, like before it was called. So you
It's
ain't even got
300 years beforehand, so you're gonna. None of that shit that
it's
we
not.
saw
It's
in
closer
a
than
way
300. It's closer than 300.
For real?
They tell you the exact year.
Wait, I thought they said it was like 400 years before.
They tell you the exact year. But that, like, they give you a bunch of backstory throughout the whole thing.
But you're pretty much. It's kind of in a way
It's
lays the
172.
it lays the foundation. It lays the foundation to what we end up seeing later on, as far as houses getting formed, built, how they, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, yeah, they could take this into multiple seasons if they literally just do the ride, like the.
There's
fall,
supposed to be 2. There's supposed to be 2 prequels.
If they literally do the whole fall of the Targaryens, because this starts at a specific point, and they have a good amount of history to tell, but it's literally they say it in like the first couple minutes. It's 172 years before Daenerys Targaryen. So before she gets born, it's 172 years before she's born.
Okay.
Exactly. And they have 10 dragons, full-grown dragons at their command. And that's what's going on. And then you deal with all the shit. But they set it up pretty good. The storytelling, they got money now. Like, they budget immaculate. Like, everything looks really good. All the characters are pretty well casted. I'm not mad at nothing. I just can't.
Bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie.
They said something about that rich ass nigga on there.
Who?
Online, they called backlash about the big the black rich dude with the gray dreads. He came out and said what they're not mad about dragons, but they're mad about having a rich black man.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it makes.
They was mad as fuck at that man.
As soon as you start watching it, that shit, you forget about all that shit. What was I gonna say? Motherfucker. There is one very
Damn, they don't say motherfucker just the same.
There's one
motherfucker.
There's one very triggering part in it that it made me feel like, fam, y'all went too far, but it gets across the point of the story very good. So it makes me feel what it's supposed to feel.
Oh shit!
But it's deep, bro. It's gonna get you.
Where you going with it? But yeah,
it's gonna get you. No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even one of them. It's not even a grape one. It's not even that. It's not a grape scene.
Okay.
It gets you even more in your feels.
Grape.
Yeah, you know you got it's for for that. But it gets you in the heart, especially you. You got kids, but you married. You gonna get it. It's gonna get you. Oh boy, you may cry. You may cry. If you've seen it already, Portia, you've seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what a grape scene is.
No, take out the G.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
PS5 controller.
Y'all get new ones? Oh my God!
Too little or too late?
They too little? Oh damn, y'all got Trump controllers?
I'm confused. What?
Now we
Too
talking
little,
about
too late. Play PS5 Pro controllers. PS5 is supposed to be getting a Pro controller. Is it too little, too late for PlayStation to just now be coming out with their Pro controllers?
I mean, they just not coming out with the console.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm more along the lines of I looked up a Scruff controller for that bitch. And trying to, I just for scratch made one for to see what the most expensive one.
For research purposes?
Bitch, you charge me more money to take out the vibration than to have that bitch in?
Why are you removing the vibration?
That's like a crime in and of itself.
Because, you play games, some people turn it off.
Then just turn it off.
Right, but they remove it so that way you don't have to worry about it.
Why do you remove the vibration?
Shooter games and messes with the accuracy.
Why do you remove the vibration?
I don't.
Okay.
I
Why
don't.
do they remove the vibration?
But I was just as curious as to why they charge more money to remove it.
Because that's a part of the fucking controller. That's
But
like
I
a
feel like
main
if you're
part.
removing it out, it should cost me less because it's less parts in my controller.
No, but they have to go. That every part is made with with the vibrational pieces to them. So now we have to go in customly, take your controller apart.
Fuck all
Take
that.
that shit out. Make sure we connect it properly to where everything is still working. But the fucking vibration part, when the vibration is connected to every other piece, that's like taking out your piece of your nervous system.
They're like, motherfucker, you want to make us do extra work? We taxing your.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, it was almost like $300 for a controller.
But that removes immersion. Like, why would you even take away the vibration? Even
I
if
wouldn't.
you turn it off.
I would never.
Not you, but I'm saying even if you turn it off, I'm asking for regular people now.
I would never turn it off. I'll always leave it on. Even now, like I love the haptic feedback on the controllers.
Yeah, that's a cool feature.
That's dope as fuck to me.
But like with this, okay, like Xbox have had their Pro controllers out for it, and I'm not gonna turn this into Xbox versus PlayStation type.
That's what it feels like anyway with the question. But
okay, with Xbox having theirs out for a while right now, and PlayStation waiting until now to release a Pro controller, I personally, I think obviously, yeah, it feels like too little, too late, and it feels like a way to grab money because they're not able to throw out enough consoles. You know, the demand for the consoles they have.
I ain't worried about all that. Yeah, and you might. Yeah.
Yeah, but Sony needs a revenue stream though.
I mean, I got my PS5.
I mean,
okay, bro, we not talking about you personally. We talking about overall the motherfuckers you support. We know you straight.
Right.
We know you straight.
So why would I worry about anybody else?
Because it's on the podcast.
All right, and then let's talk about you. Okay, so you've had your PlayStation for how long?
Right.
You've had your PS5 for how long?
I don't know.
All right, so
at least 2 years.
Okay, so
maybe how long has it been out?
That's been out a little over a year.
Okay.
So
nah.
Yeah, because they dropped November. Well, I know my Xbox dropped in November
2020. 2 years.
But that's the end though. Man, that's not even the whole year.
Oh fuck. Tomato. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
But yeah, the thing is though, with that being out that long, to wait this long to do a Pro controller for the PS5.
You're just not getting that console.
Okay, now my question to you
is
no, check it. So when
I'm serious, that's not a joke.
Okay, now my question: has the PS4 ever had a Pro controller?
I think so.
I figured everything comes out a year after.
Nope.
Or was Xbox the only people making
Pro PS4? There's no Pro.
Was it only scuffs? Because they had good controllers. They've all like
right, but there, as in Sony coming out with another controller, they came out with different variations, but there was no Pro controller for the PS4. There was a Pro system, but no Pro controller.
So he's saying this is unprecedented.
This is the first time that we've gotten a Pro controller. Ever. You talking about Mad Cats? You count that as a Pro controller?
No.
Okay, well, cool. Then PlayStation has never had a Pro controller.
No, PlayStation 4 has some scuff controllers and Pro controllers.
But I'm talking about you talking about Sony's coming out with a Pro controller, correct?
Yeah, like the Xbox.
Sony has never came out with a Pro controller, not never.
Oh, well.
They've only came out with different variations. You got a 20-year anniversary old school PS1 controller.
I don't think it's late then, if that's the case. Because that means they're just on their own.
So
time.
I mean, you gotta understand, like, why would I care? If you're just coming out with yours now and Scuff has been approved and I can move shit around, why would I not just go to Scuff anyway?
Also, no, you think that they are too late. You think Sony's too late?
I'm just saying, as in general, I never cared for a Pro controller because there was never that option for me.
Right.
So the fact that you come out with one now, yeah, that's cool.
Are you gonna
but
buy
I
it?
can see that there's a competition for you.
So are you
and I can pay more for. I mean,
are you gonna buy the Sony Pro controller when it comes out?
Of course, probably.
Well. that shit is for naught.
I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, man. Understand me.
Oh man, Kevin, you wild, bro. Oh man, but no, it's like but in a way, but with what you were saying though, bro, I feel like for a lot of the people, for like your hardcore PlayStation gamers, like the ones who just gotta have the new shit, you know what I'm saying, and just gotta grab it and gotta get it, that's gonna be there. But I'm talking about the actual freaking the need for it, and for I get PlayStation's on their own time. But something has to be said with as much as y'all rip and rave about fucking PlayStation, something has to be said to how late they are to every damn thing, bro. I'm not saying like, I get you. Yes, first time pro controller, all of that. Yes. But this is a ongoing pattern for them, dog.
Right, it's part of Sony's makeup. I'm late to the party, but when I come, I'm fly than a motherfucker.
And they're not gonna do nothing really different.
Fly than a motherfucker though.
Yeah, it'll be for good. She gonna look clean. Probably be all black instead of the white ones y'all got with blue lighting on the grip. Yeah. But there's not gonna be y'all gonna have the triggers like we do. You know what I'm saying? Well, I said I wasn't gonna turn this into Xbox versus PlayStation.
And I told you clearly from the jump exactly what it feels like.
But no. I had a moment. I can't help myself. You know what I'm saying?
More than a couple. That's okay.
But hey, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Steph Curry shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? But if all of a sudden he just start going to the hole majority of the time, you'd be like, what the fuck? But
y'all your media updates for what's coming up in the future.
Power up.
Insidious 5. What's your thoughts?
Wait, as far as movie?
Yeah.
Stop it.
And they say this is gonna be like the actual 3, I think, from what I saw.
Stop it. No.
Prequel,
Insidious
like
is the horror version of fucking Fast and Furious. Stop it.
You tripping.
Stop it. They fucking keep going. They keep going and going and
Annabelle
going
universe?
and going and going and going.
Conjuring universe? Come on now, you bugging.
I'm not saying
The Conjuring is Fast 7.
That was legitness.
Stop while it's ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not debating.
You might as well say it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm not saying that their movies are bad, because if we're comparing franchises, I'm sorry. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, R.I.P., The Rock, and all them lost. If you want to talk about a better franchise movie, consistency, and all lining up, I'm picking that shit. I'm picking that universe over the Fast and Furious universe over the whole long stretch of movies that they have already.
I wouldn't be mad at that because I know you like horror and shit.
But the thing is though, it's like, bro, they need to stop. They need to stop, bro.
I can see that.
They latching on too long. They're doing what a lot of people feel Marvel is doing as far as the superhero movies to the box office. I feel like that's what Insidious is doing. It's like, oh well, you know what? There's a lack in horror content around here. Good mainstream horror content. Let's just throw another Insidious out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And I guarantee you the motherfucker back there giving the commands and shit probably sounds like fucking Vince McMahon or some damn body or some shit. That shit. So it's just fucking...
Brandon, this is an ultimate meat pizza. Pause. Next movie. Hold up, Will. I'll call you after. Next movie. Planet of the Apes is a sequel. They get a sequel soft reboot. Like, and meaning, I think what I saw the details were... It's like 3 generations. It's like, and the running title right now is like Kingdom of the Apes or something like that. To where like, I think it's 3 years after the last one. So it's in the same universe, but it's 3 years after or something. And the main actor that's gonna be starring is gonna be like a grandson to Caesar or something like that. And that's how they're going approaching it.
Okay.
And so I'm not upset with that because the Planet of the Apes franchise is honestly underrated.
It seems like they're redoing Mark Wahlberg's the one that he did. Yeah. The one that he did, instead of him landing and realizing that the whole planet had been like that the whole time and shit like that.
They're gonna kind of soft do it like
that.
It's like there's here already.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like a kind of a redo because I believe, and Sippers correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I believe on that one there was that
the whole lineage thing as far as like when it came to Caesar and shit. But I'm all for that because Planet of the Apes is one of those series that they have not messed up.
Nah, yeah. Once they started with the James Franco thing and started going, I wasn't mad at them at all.
I'm talking like from the
They're not bad either. Honestly, you're right.
From the old ones up until now, there's not one bad Planet of the Apes on that. Fight me on that.
Okay, we're not mad. Halloween ends. Next one.
Isn't the intrigue?
Releases in theaters and Peacock Plus same day.
All right, they did that.
They did. Y'all are okay with that. Y'all
they
not
did
mad at
that. They did that. They did that the first time when they dropped the last one.
The second time.
They did it last time during the pandemic.
The second time. The first time it was in theaters. The second movie was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because the first one was when Jamie Lee Curtis had the gray hair when she first came back in theaters, and then when they came back around.
Y'all probably don't care about what it'll do to box office numbers and potential.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck about that fucking series. Fuck that movie.
But this is Blumhouse's last attack at
Fuck them.
So you don't even care.
Fuck them.
You just done with it. You want it to
done
be
with it. After that last one, bro.
He seems kind of biased, like he doesn't like horror movies. I don't feel like your answer should be counted.
After
like,
that, no.
You get like a half tally mark.
No, the writing on that last Halloween movie was straight
ass
trash.
Buttergrease. Why was it the firefighters for you?
Oh, he did. No,
I did. Firefighters.
No, when it dropped, he did. Remember,
I picked that shit. I picked that shit straight.
That's what I said because he went against the firefighters.
Check the archive. No, I had points on points on points. We could do a watch along again. Tom Mancini, what's happening? Kawan, what's happening, man? Pulling up with those.
Right and shares, just a few niggas up in here going at it, you know.
But nah, bro. Seriously, I'm telling you. As a hardcore horror fan, bro, and just when it comes to writing in detail, fam, sit down, watch that movie with me, bro. I will ruin it for you.
You know what movie you gotta ruin for me? Do a Spider-Man movie.
Why?
Because you got all Spider-Man together. You got no new villain.
Why you need a new villain?
You didn't need a new villain.
You do. You have 4 new villains. Because our Spider-Man has never fought Green Goblin. Our Spider-Man has never fought Doc Ock. Our Spider-Man has never
But I mean as in something we've never seen before.
Have you ever seen all the Spider-Man live action?
Your fanboy doing you in on that one.
Yeah, you got a toxic fanboy mentality right now, bro.
That wasn't my answer.
But I'm just saying what you're saying.
But that was what I was told. And
yeah.
when it was told to me.
Good.
Yeah, it's my phone.
All right. What was you said?
It kind of sort of proved the point. Like, I can see what you're talking about. Like, every Spider-Man movie that comes out, you get a new villain.
Mm-hmm.
And for it to be his new movie, there was no new villain in his universe.
All right,
but we've already gotten villains from other people's universe. So where was his villain, new villain from this universe?
We got the best Green Goblin ever in this one. 2.
It was the same one with William Dafoe.
But he got a reapproach to it. 2.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's fine. 2. This was the end of his origin story. So.
Of whose?
Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Okay, I get. Like, they stretched.
They did.
You talk about a fucking stretch.
They stretched it over 3 movies, but at the end of the day, it makes sense for what they were setting up because everyone was mad at him being Iron Man Jr. early on. He has too many gadgets. That's not Spider-Man. That's not that. So now, everything kind of gets reset with all of the original ones that you fell in love with Spider-Man in the first place. And it's not really the same because they all play similar but different characters. You see what I'm saying?
And he not really the excuse anymore either for shit. Like Doctor Strange done kind of absorbed a lot of the, responsibility for that
so
shit.
So now nobody knows who he is. He's just Spider-Man, and nobody even knows who Peter Parker is. So he's just a regular.
They erased their memory.
He's just a regular person on the street now.
Tom, we doing good, man. Having a great ass time. How you doing,
no
fam?
No connection to Tony Stark. No technology, none of that shit. So when they bring him back in, he's just a street level crime fighter.
Which he should have been from the jump.
Exactly. So now he's where he's at his actual peak of what Spider-Man should be. All that other
he's
shit.
not at his peak yet.
No, but also, bro, like.
But I see what you're saying.
And when you talk about all those other villains, bro, that storyline that he's talking about, that's when you start bringing in. You know what I'm saying? You start introducing
whoever you want.
The new characters, but you needed those old characters, bro, to bring everything together to give us a reason and an excuse.
And fuck it, it was great for us as fucking people that actually watched the old ones back.
Hell
in the
yeah,
day.
bro! It made all that shit fucking work.
Like, they're not lying. That fan
Oh
service
no,
is great. You know what I'm
I
saying?
enjoyed the movie, but
Yeah.
when that point got brought to my attention, I was like, damn.
I do get it.
You're
get it.
right.
They didn't even give him Venom or nothing.
We didn't get no new enemy for Spider-Man.
Venom's getting teased though. Venom's coming in.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I do get what he's saying. Like literally every Spider-Man we had Vulture, never seen him before. Mysterio, never seen him before. So we would think in his third one we never seen him, but they balanced that out with giving us literally all of them bitches from the past.
I kind of knew going into that movie that I wasn't expecting a new villain going into that movie.
But tell me how cool it would have been to see all the old villains from the past.
Who would you add?
Mix in.
Who would you add? That's my question.
You need Rhino.
He wouldn't matter
but I actually know because
tripping.
The people is not gonna care about him enough to be the main standalone character after with every. If you're talking about a whole bunch of reboots,
yeah. Now to be the end of a trilogy, Rhino couldn't be the end of a trilogy.
Nah, bro.
You gotta think about that. Come on, Rhino couldn't carry the end of a trilogy, but
But y'all bring in Juggernaut.
Where the fuck that come from?
You know what? I'm done with y'all guys.
But Rhino doesn't sound the Rhino.
That's the same fucking character, different skin.
But see, he's not asking Juggernaut to carry the final.
Oh, but start that bitch off though with the torch.
No, that's started with him as being part of a team.
Oh my god!
With him being a team of 5.
That guys are weird.
You want Rhino to be the main villain.
Reaching.
Nah, you want Rhino to be the main villain in the third movie. He wants Juggernaut to be part of it.
He's not the main villain though.
But that's what you just said.
What you were just
no, but I said one new villain from him with all the other ones.
Exactly.
He's not the main
villain. Whoever his new villain is gonna be the main one.
You gotta tell his story because everyone else we know. You
ain't gonna have his new villain be a fucking co-star.
You just gonna throw this nigga in.
You gonna start shitting on that.
Hi, I'm Rhino. Beat his ass up. That's what we gonna do.
Okay.
You gotta set him up, fam.
In that one movie, like they set everybody else up in one movie, y'all can't set Rhino up in one movie?
They didn't set them up in one movie. They set them up in all the movies before, 10 years ago.
I'm talking about Mysterio and the other one you listed.
Mysterio was set up in 2008 Iron Man because he shitted on his barf.
I'm done with you guys.
Pull up. All right, let's see. All right, we already talked about movies upcoming. That's what that was, right?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, let's see.
Oh, Witcher news. I have the Witcher news.
All right, pull up.
We have they getting a lot of shit, which Netflix is trying to fight. Netflix is fighting dying out so hard, bro. They're doing everything they can to not fucking die out.
Still releasing shit.
Like, they gonna try. It's gonna come out for one season, but they gonna try. But Witcher is now on that side. Toss a coin to our growing Witcher universe. We can officially announce The Witcher Season 3, along with the second anime feature film and a new kids and family series set in the world of The Witcher. So, Witcher fans, you getting your shit. And I'm not mad because I actually watched it not too long ago, and I was fucking with the series, so I like it. I'm gonna watch it.
I love it.
How much they pay Henry Cavill?
Shit, he can't get Superman? Fuck it, I'll take him as a...
He can get Superman, he don't want that role. Same thing we brought up.
No,
that's
he
another
wants it.
They're
They're not
one
trying
that
to do it properly, bro. He wants to play Superman, fam.
But see, I feel like with The Witcher, bro, there's a whole lot of toxic fandom on that too, bro. Everybody, it's not like the fucking game. It's not like that.
Fuck y'all, I don't even play the game. Fuck y'all. I play one
that shit
mission.
gets me so damn much, bro. It won't just be like, it's not just like, bro, your TV adaptation is not going to be just like the written material unless the written material is just that fucking captivating. Everybody can't be fucking Harry Potter, dude.
And even that takes fucking liberties when it's translating it to media. Like, even
It's
the greatest
hard.
one is taking liberties. Game of Thrones took fucking liberties. Like anything that you gon' fucking put
Hell,
in,
fucking Game of Thrones took a lot of fucking.
it's gonna take liberties, fam. You
Marvel
have to,
been taking liberties from the jump. The
if you
MCU.
want the original, go back to whatever the original is and get the story from there.
Tech 9, Jay-Z, all them said the same shit. You want my old shit, go buy my old shit. Go play my shit. If you want the old shit, then go fuck with the old shit. But don't, yeah.
Like when I want to play Halo, like, oh, I want the classic Halo story. Guess what I'm gonna go fucking do?
Go play the classic
Play the
Halo.
Flood.
Download fucking Master Chief Edition. Upload the motherfucking Halo 1. Start that bitch from level 1 on fucking
You gotta
veteran
buy that or is it on
difficulty.
Game Pass?
It's on Game Pass.
And even
When
if
you
not,
wanna
I
run some
got that
Halo?
bitch for free $99.
We can figure some shit out soon.
I got my Xbox, but it got a lot of dust on it because I don't have nobody to
You
play
got it.
with.
We'll figure something out. Cause I gotta start streaming soon. So.
Yeah. And we working on getting those fucking Saturdays back up and shit. It's been just fucking shit.
Chaotic.
No fucking Saturday, but we definitely getting it back up.
Pun intended. Y'all don't know about that chaotic from Saturdays. But what y'all sipping on?
Hold on.
Are we not done? I thought we were done.
We got two.
What
Yeah,
they,
no,
what
we
they
got-
is? Cause we can
All right.
probably save.
Is there a drought in gaming? Let's see what time is it. Oh yeah, it's about to be 10 o'clock. Is there a drought in? Y'all feel like there's a drought in gaming, and
Hell nah.
movies you liked back in the day, but you go back and watch them now and you shit on them. You don't feel the same way. Like they don't hit you the same way they did back then.
I ain't found none.
I ain't found none.
I'm trying. Let me think hard because that's a bullshit answer for a podcast. But shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think like I was
I
just.
still fuck with toy soldiers, bro. Like
I just called my mama today to ask for the Amazon Prime thing so I can watch Quest for Camelot, the fucking animated movie from back. Like, I just like nah, them hoes hit. They was made with a different type of passion. I love that word today. That's the word of the day. Simple passion.
no, straight up,
Like
I feel you.
The movies back then gave you some type of feeling, and I was talking to Kwan about music. Like maybe we don't feel today's music because we not young and growing up with it. So since we're not young and growing up with it, we don't feel it as much as they did. We feel what we grew up with the same way as our parents feel what they grew up with. And they look at what we grew up with like iffy. And so it's like maybe this shit is hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like Let It Go, the fucking Frozen. Granted, we all think it's a good movie, but the way that shit hit for them youngins, it ain't really hitting like that for us. You see what I'm saying? So maybe the shit that is, you know what I'm saying, is hitting, but just not for us type shit.
I mean, I fucked with. I guess I had no choice but to fuck with Let Us Know. So I guess that's a weird example for you to use for me because I had my first two kids were daughters.
See, but look at us. We calling the movie by the name of the song.
Fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Belly.
You don't think Belly's good?
Growing up, that movie went fucking hard. Oh, Belly was the shit. Belly, you go back and watch that. That movie is fucking trash.
You bugging.
Trash.
Okay.
Trash. Acting.
I'll let you
terrible.
have that.
Acting terrible. Let's see. What else can I get on?
What's them fucking dance movies?
Nigga, I'd rather watch
Stomp
Belly
Yard,
1 than Belly
shit
2.
on Stomp
Oh,
Yard.
hold on. No. I'll give you another one right here. Fucking
I got the hook up.
No, the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Come on, man.
That's easy. That's low hanging fruit.
Come on, man.
First
Don't
Mortal
do
Kombat
that.
movie.
Nah, it's not that good.
All
Come
right.
on, pick something else.
Okay, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze.
Nah.
Huh.
No. Nah, I'm sorry. My nigga trapping the lean out that bitch. You got him fucked up in that motherfucker. I don't care what you
Pick
talking
somebody else.
No.
I can nah. You know what? I think that was
Go
that
back.
was too. That they was trying to do something too ambitious. They weren't ready for the CGI that they
Combat
needed
and
to do.
shit was too campy. It was no.
I don't care. You gotta use your imagination.
I'm saying.
I don't want to agree with you, but okay. That's okay.
And also,
Give me another one.
if we really start sitting back here, I'm pretty sure we could find some sports movies that
Air Bud.
Nah, Angel in the Outfield.
Oh!
Give me Airbud.
Angel in the outfield is not as
Fuck
good as
Airbud.
niggas think. Airbud, yeah, nobody care for that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm sorry. I'm fouling that dog every time. Ain't no way.
As soon as you put your leg up too.
Motherfucking soundbite.
Ain't no way you out here balling on me.
Fuck
making
you.
this fucking tournament.
You gonna have to call
Motherfucker.
SPCA every time you shoot your free throws, bitch. I'm kicking the dog shit out of your ass. Walk around that bitch limping. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Shoot your free throws, bitch.
Airbud, fucking all the other buds, nigga. If you on volleyball court any day, I'm fucking you up.
I'm spiking the fuck at your nose, motherfucker.
Fuck. We should take a deep
That
dive
should
into
have made an airport security bud. That would have been kind of fun to see.
We should take a deep dive into the Mighty Ducks one day.
Bro, I don't even know if I could sit through them shits again.
Or like Sandlot and shit.
Oh,
I think Sandlot
no.
hold up. I think Sandlot hold up.
Bro,
Sam,
I've watched that movie.
You know
about
what?
5
But the
times.
sequels.
No,
what
the sequels,
album
ass,
slapped
grease,
that
and
shit
butter.
not?
Sequels, ass, grease, and butter. The first one hold up to this day.
Nah, the first one.
What
hold up.
album slapped that shit not? Soundtrack wise. And I'll go first, and I gotta say Holes.
I can see that slapping. That was
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Nah, they
bro.
did that shit funky
That
in the
shit,
bitch.
that's sad. Nobody shouldn't have been talking about the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I mean
soundtrack,
original.
dog.
All I mean original. I don't mean a playlist put
Compilation,
together.
yeah, okay, I can
No.
see that.
I want an all original music soundtrack.
Anything from the Disney Renaissance. Tarzan by motherfucking Phil Collins. That nigga did not have to go that crazy on that motherfucking
You
album.
right. That Tarzan
But
was hard.
Brian Adams on any of his shit, cause
Ooh.
cause he go crazy on Quest for Camelot. He go crazy on what's called
The Mulan soundtrack.
Mulan soundtrack was
the half
hard.
a soundtrack
Mulan
she
had us, you know what I'm saying, had us now grown men fucking singing female lyrics.
That's how I feel about Quest
Nah,
for Camelot.
Lil Kim beat her to that. I'm sorry. Lil Kim had bitches singing, all y'all niggas can suck my dick. Nah, fuck that.
That was not for the ladies.
But Lil Kim had bitches saying suck my dick. So, nah.
Let's see.
I was rapping Rod Digger lyrics too.
What was the question again?
I forgot.
Bad movies. That
Huh?
did, good movies. That
Oh,
didn't
good
hold up.
movies that had slapping that.
Oh,
Good
yeah, y'all
movies that
went
had
to the-
soundtracks that should not slap as hard as they did.
Oh, that's the soundtracks, man. Yeah.
It can't be playlists.
If that music was loud, we would be in this whole vibe.
I'm sorry, and I always put this up there, but that Life soundtrack is fucking fire.
I fuck with Life. I'll give you that. I like the Life
From
soundtrack.
beginning to end, that shit is a fucking banger, fam. Save the Last Dance had a bomb ass soundtrack.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
That the first Too Fast and the Furious and Too
Does it
Fast
have
and
to be
Furious had
music or
banging
can
ass
it be
soundtrack.
orchestral? Can it be orchestral music?
What?
Cause Star Wars got some shit.
You know what?
I give you that. I
Only
give you
reason
that.
why I'll count that is because when I was in class growing up in school, teachers actually put that shit on.
Like, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
you
They
can't
they
tell
pop
what
them
you hear
shits
that.
in the CD players.
Like, you know what's coming on when you hear that shit.
Be
Like,
like, oh shit, about to whoop your ass
Oh, yeah.
now. Come on, motherfucker. Problem solving the day, motherfucker.
you hear that motherfucking.
Damn it.
Nah, this should be fucking live though. Let's see. There was a fucking another one.
Answer both.
Hold on. Now I'm missing one though. I'm missing the soundtrack. Oh, come on. This is easy. Every Friday soundtrack.
Yeah. But are those compilations?
But those are, I feel like,
No, those.
you ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. I feel like that wasn't
No, but if you go get the soundtrack, bro, those are all originals. Those are
Cause you-
original soundtracks.
Original soundtracks.
So those Dr. Dre songs was on there first before anything else?
To keep the heads ringing and shit like that. Yes, music video and shit like that. Made for.
And that's what they used to do back then.
Yeah,
because
Chris Tucker's in the video.
They used to have songs made for movies and stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah. And Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they were like, especially when you want to talk about rappers doing soundtracks and being big in there, them were the two who were just fucking in everybody's shit.
They was back cool by that time.
Everybody, man. I mean, like, not. I don't know enough to say that, but you could look up and you would have
work.
Well, I mean, shit, you know them too.
Business
is business, bro. If there's business to be done, then shit, do business.
Tripping.
What?
Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up. Cypress Hill, Mac 10.
Yes.
Trying to see another day.
Yes, that's the song that he started beefing with.
Rick James, Mary Jane.
Okay, no, not that one.
Okay,
but
no. That just rules that song invalid.
No.
We're not talking about compilation.
No, you lose. No. Give me another song besides Rick James. That's not an original. Give me another song that's
The Alcoholics, Coast to Coast. Two Live Crew, Hoochie Mama.
Okay.
Roger, I heard it through the grapevine.
Okay, bro, you just every movie is gonna have like 3 hits.
But that defeats the purpose of our conversation of us picking those CDs.
I get what he's saying because there's certain ones that's strictly for.
I'm talking about straight.
You know what's crazy?
Up and down, made
crazy?
just for that shit.
Let It Shine, the Disney movie with nigga from Everybody Hates Chris. Nigga, that soundtrack low key hard as fuck. I get it, it's Disney, whatever you want to call it, but that shit was hard, nigga.
That motherfucker lost me when he did Dear White People and shit, and they.
That shit's not bad though. That shit's not bad.
Nah, but his version is trash.
Too.
Huh? You said his version? He has a version of Dear White People as well?
Yeah.
The reason why I feel like we're invalid is because Pump It Up is on there from Joe Budden.
Oh yeah.
And Pump It Up is from a CD from Joe Budden.
Yeah, that's not a what's called it. That's
I feel like that's why I'm saying I feel like I'm invalid now.
What you have?
That was on a Fast.
Because I said Ludacris act the fool because he made that song for Too Fast and Furious.
Well, yeah, a lot of Fast and Furious have ones that's original. I think Fast 8 has a few.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of soundtracks, while they will be original
soundtracks,
they'll take a few hits that are big that they're gonna have in there just to help sell the album. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Rick James, Mary Jane. Everybody knows I Heard It Through the Grapevine, whether it's Roger Troutman's version or Marvin Gaye's version.
Right.
Two Live Crew, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Everybody knows as soon as they hear that shit. That is the era of Daisy Dukes, Knee Highs, and all of that. But you could take those out and just go straight original tracks, bro. And them hoes hit. I remember the Cypress Hill song that he's talking about. On that, that's the one that him and Ice Cube started beefing over because that's the one that they claim that Ice Cube stole. I came in, heard they shit, stole it, and was his song that he used on Friday. Oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air. You know what I'm saying? That whole deal. And there was just a whole big ass fucking fiasco about it and shit. But nah, that's some good shit. Now, last thing before we get to what we sipping, y'all. Drought. Do y'all believe there's a drought in gaming? And what I've been
good games.
As far as when it comes to good games, I feel. Why not?
No, I got a lineup right now that I'm fighting through to play video games.
No, I'm not talking about old things that you're sitting on.
I think it's like music.
And I'm saying like
we're not in the drought if you look. So there's hella independent games that's not getting mainstream push that you could find. Because I know what you're
but those I'm not talking about indie because indie in a way is kind of you got to treat indie like God tier because with indie those come out year round all the time at any given time.
But that's why I say we wouldn't be in a drought. But I get but we may be in an oversaturation of a certain type of game because I know we getting a bunch of over-the-shoulder third person or shooters or the zombies like we were talking about earlier or the it's only one type of racing game out right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
What do you mean?
It's only the fucking formula type racing or like the realistic type racing. We don't have any goofy
arcade racing,
Crash Bandicoot racing. We have
Mario Kart. I wanted the Burnout.
We have Mario Kart
or,
shit, but like we don't
Midnight Club.
But like we don't have any like goofy things. Like y'all played what's the one with the fucking soccer balls? Rocket League. If they had a racing game with that type of gaming and controllers, shit will be lit. You see what I'm saying? But they don't have goofy little racing games or like just fun arcadey type racing games like that. They only got realistic. They only have Call of Duty type shooters. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no just goofy shooters.
I think they're just not being innovative enough because the examples that you bring in is in a way kind of making my point, because I feel like with AAA, us as gamers have put our foot on their necks. Pre-orders and shit like that then came down. We not settling for microtransactions. We not settling for this bullshit. So
dying down.
yeah, so these AAA gamers who used to just throwing out or AAA game developers who used to just throwing out all this bullshit really can't do that, because you gonna look up and you gonna be getting your ass beat by Among Us or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're out there lacking, so you're not having as many Last of Us, Forza, Horizon Zero Dawn.
You gotta bring up Last of Us,
Halo, and stuff like that.
I feel like you're attacking.
But as far as like that side, you know, we were in a stretch for a while. Just you go back to just like a couple years ago, we were in a stretch where it seemed like every month you were getting like, man, I gotta get that.
You had to sit on
them.
them.
I gotta get that.
You wanna know what it is? You had to sit on them. Like you said, granted, I get what you're trying to say by not games you have to play through, but at the same time, he's a platinum person. He's a perfectionist when it comes to the game. He's gonna 100% them motherfuckers, right? So he had, like you said, every month the game come out. Well, every month a working man, every game takes him probably a couple months because he works. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get.
But this motherfucker,
I can get a couple games on Amazon sale.
So look, and he not buying them the day they come out. So over
but
the
when
span,
Kevin get a game, he gonna run through that hoe,
No, granted, but
Kevin ain't sitting on that hoe for like a long time.
Bullshit.
No, but
nigga, I still got Pokemon for the Switch in the plastic wrap.
Like that shit.
Shield.
Smoke that shit. Pass that shit.
Like how you said, there was a stretch.
3.
There was a stretch.
4.
There was a stretch of so many games. The way video games are made, they have to give. It takes time to give you good ones. But we have good ones coming soon with the whatever the fucking StarCraft I think it's called.
How long has that stretch been though, bro?
It's been what? When was the last God of War? 2018. That was like Game of the Year. When was Horizon?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Why are y'all naming PlayStation games? I don't understand why y'all naming PlayStation games. Y'all Xbox heads.
Are they good games or not?
See, yeah, you trying to focus on the small shit. What I say, Kevin focused on the triggers.
Damn.
Kevin focused on the triggers and ignoring the overall point and just hearing the trigger words and reacting.
Carry on.
Halo dropped last year. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck are niggas playing now right now?
I'm saying, think of the stretch of Back 4 Blood, Halo.
Right. We should be. Ideally,
stop naming PlayStation games.
Ideally,
see, yeah, we can if we want to, motherfucker. We trying to give your ass some props, and you sitting over here fucking.
Like ideally, you would be still playing a lot of these games. Granted, some of them are done, but like with the updates with Back 4 Blood or the niggas still playing Warzone, different things like that, you're still sitting on a good chunk of these games. Now we have the Spider-Man 2's finna come out. We have the.
No, I get that, but that kind of changes the point. That kind of changes the question. What I'm talking about is how you used to have that You used to have a consistency of.
I think like it's how fast you want your games to come out.
No, but like you would have a consistency of. I ain't gonna say hot shit, but highly anticipated games coming out. Whether you got them right then and there were games coming out where you were like, damn.
We have that right now.
But see, but right now it's been coming in like small ass little ways.
Because Multiverses was highly anticipated, and people were fucking with Multiverses. Some people, you know,
I was not, but now I am.
It's being talked about. People were fucking with. What's the other one that is on my shit? I just had to download.
And think about the time frame in between these.
But like I said, and now we have, like you said, people are waiting for games right now, like Spider-Man 2. Motherfucking, there's some XCOM games that's coming out, like not XCOM, but XCOM.
No, I know those are ones that get announced and they get announced.
People are looking for them.
No, they get announced and you know that they're years in development down the line. I'm talking about how when you would look up and it's like, okay, hey, I'm getting Forza this month, and
that
then
just dropped last what?
No, but hold on. But then you would get you would get Forza, and then all of a sudden you look around and then maybe like a Cyberpunk's about to drop, and then you look around maybe a month or two later,
fucking Fortnite's dropping, even though I know Fortnite's established, but you know what I'm saying, just something new, you know what I'm saying, new, refreshing, just anticipated shit dropping, a new fucking, people are looking forward to, hey, even if you went to remakes and shit, the Tony Hawk remake, the Resident Evil remake.
Look.
El Tommy Watson,
Portia said, what would you do if your crazy coworker and have her stuff in my house and won't leave? My bad, y'all. Hold on. She said, how do you get a person to leave your house if they refuse?
Number one, you call the cops. If the cops don't get their ass out of there, I'm sorry, I'm whooping that ass. Or yeah, like he say, grabbing the straps. Straps will get people out your house real fast. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. But movies, games coming out that's pretty soon. That Saints Row.
Hold on, I'm not.
No. But
stop,
but you said we're in a drought. You said people aren't looking forward to it, right?
No.
I'm saying.
No. I'm not talking. Hold on, but
I want to argue to the point that we're in a drought.
I have to exclude this right now because right now, the stretch that we're about to hit right now.
In the drought.
No, but I'm saying the stretch. We're about to hit this good stretch where you got that Starship or whatever game coming from Bethesda and all these other games. We're about.
Oh my God!
Don't look to what's about to come out right now. Look, I'm talking about look at where we're at right now. Where we're at right now and everything before that. Everything before where we're at right now. Because we know there's stuff around the corner that we looking for. There's a few games coming up.
2018. That's why I'm gonna start the mark because 2018.
No. Go give me from 2021 to 2022.
You want 2021?
2021 to 2022 because like I say, just 2 years ago we was in that stretch where you would look up and the Tony Hawk remastered was probably.
I look. Resident Evil Village.
Okay.
Bitch went crazy.
Okay.
It Takes Two. Pretty fucking fun.
Do they have the months of releases on those?
They just say 2021. I probably could go deeper and find them.
Okay.
Deathloop. That one went crazy on Twitch and shit too while it was out. Halo Infinite. Hitman 3.
Yeah.
Psychonauts 2.
And that didn't really happen.
No. Forza 5. Forza Horizon 5.
Gonna be Forza.
Metroid Dread. That did shaky.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise. That bitch still on motherfucking Twitch shits right now. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart went fucking crazy. Super Mario 3D World. Guardians of the Galaxy went crazy when it went out. Death's Door, Loop Hero, Valheim, that took off. Knockout City.
See, I can tell you by these names that you dropped.
They died.
I like that
quick.
shit. Smoke that shit. Pass that shit.
Those games.
You playing each one, and then we go to 22. So each one of those, you would play this. Cause that's what we did even on stream. You can go check it. We play a Knockout City. Then we play this. Then we play this. Then we play Halo. Then we play this. We play this. Then you get to 2022. Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Lego Star Wars, the Gotham Knights is finna come out. The Teenage Mutant Turtles just dropped not too long ago. Dying Light 2, I think dropped.
Smoke weed every day.
Stray just went crazy. So it's like, nigga, we've had every time there's something to play every month, just about. And there's like, I can't go with you with the drought, man. I can't go with you with the drought, man.
When you got the 22, there was like 3 or 4 names.
Well, we not all the way done yet.
No, but I'm saying, but those were games that hadn't come out yet. Those were there was some.
Everything that I tried to name, Elden Ring's out, Horizon Forbidden West is out, Legends Arceus Pokemon is out, Lego Star Wars is out, Gotham Knights isn't out. That's why I said that's coming out. Teenage Mutant Turtles, we already started that. We know that's fun. That's out. I don't know if Dying Light 2 is out yet. So, but then you go to what looking forward to because that was another part of your point.
How many? Yeah, but also hype as well.
And Stray just had a whole bunch of hype.
I know how Stray. I know Stray still has hype.
And then Tiny Tina's had a little. It was going for a little bit, but then even then, they're playing those games I just named. They're playing right now, and then you have the Gotham Knights finna come out. Dying Light finna come out. Overwatch 2. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. People are very, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's hyped for these shit. There's not, I can't see it.
We're about to get out of that drought. But if you go
But
back,
I don't think we've been in a
No,
drought.
That's all we're saying.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you go back to all those games that he announced, that he said from 2021 to 2022, there a lot of those games, even the hype that they had,
nothing was spectacular.
Nothing kept people's attention span for a long time. You go back and you reread that list from 2021 through 2022, and you give me the list of games that have kept people's attention.
Doom.
And was not really.
I guess
We're still reading about Doom speedrunning now.
Yeah, but I guess what he's trying to say is, mass popularity, none of them had it longer than like a month, 2 months.
You know what I'm saying? How many people are people still going crazy for those games? Like they still looking up, and you still see people playing Warzone and Fortnite and that type shit.
Yeah, but I don't think that designates a drought when you have something else to play and something to beat. If you beat it and you have something else to play, it does
when you phrase the question the way I phrased it, though.
Yeah, but you waiting for the next one. I beat this one. I'm playing something else. There's never a drought in gaming.
But how you phrase your question is no, there is no gaming drought.
Yeah, you say is there a drought in gaming?
But when I explained the drought in gaming, I was explaining if you look at the games dropping, the span in which they drop, and the hype that is created, it's like a game of drop.
I mean,
a game. No, that's what I'm saying. And for a long time in gaming, we've had that for a long time.
But
this is the first time in a while that we haven't had that. That shit is unprecedented when you talk about in gaming. We went on. I'm talking about years. Give me what? Okay, go from PlayStation 2. To PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Go PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Xbox One,
Xbox 360.
PS4.
I ain't gonna lie. When Xbox 360 and them first came out, them all had a fat ass drought. That
disqualifies that when you say when they first came
out. PlayStation 3 came out. You didn't have shit to play with that bitch. But no. You got God of War. You maybe have Heavenly. What was it? Heavenly Sword.
See now when each of y'all are giving examples, y'all are skewing it. You said as soon as it dropped, we all know as soon as consoles drop, that shit stays super dry until developers get behind shit. Then hold on. You said fuck. I just want that. What was his fucking example?
Was the case with new gen?
No. Hold on. What was his example? What did he just say?
PlayStation 3.
No, he said PlayStation 3 or whatever had a drought. Okay, but that's you skewing it straight to just exclusives. That's not what we're talking about because.
Well, I'm saying, but I feel like that's what your answer is too.
I'm not. I did not.
He gave you a whole list, and you're like, nah, that's not.
I never strayed away from the point that I made at the original point. I've made the point, and each time y'all have made an example, y'all have split hairs to detour just to make an example and defend that shit.
I said you said there was a drought. I said
no, but that's just
no. I tried to go from 2018 and say that when there was a drought. But you said no, 2020, 2021.
Because
I went to 2021.
I said that from the beginning. I said, hey.
No, but look, and that's where I went. I went to 2021 and 2022. It shows you. You didn't have the exact months. But regardless,
you may have not liked those games.
No, hold on.
No. What you trying to say is
y'all dismissed my point. No, y'all started giving examples because when I gave the original point, I said
you said there's a gaming drought. We gave you games.
I know, but again, y'all are missing. What I said was when you talk about when games drop,
all of the games I named were popular.
No, okay, but you look at
we were forced to stream them.
Look at the hype and look at the distance in which they. No. Y'all. Because go and give me the months on those games and look at the distance in between those games in which they drop.
Okay, but look, what does that matter when I buy a game right now and I'm playing this game for
again? And that's a skew because my original point. No, it's not. Yes, bro. My original point is for the longest time in gaming.
You can't play all 8 games at once, fam.
That's not the point that I'm making.
So how is it a drought when there's always?
I'm saying. You
can't
understand.
No, y'all know. Hold on, y'all niggas know. Hold on, y'all niggas are not. No, y'all are not because y'all hearing drought and y'all are making drought. What the fuck y'all want drought to be?
Drought means dry.
No.
What is drought? If you dry on something, what it mean?
What I'm talking. When I'm exactly. Listen to the point that I'm making when I say drought. When I'm saying drought. When I said drought, I am talking about the hype in which games are dropping consistently. In gaming, for the longest period of time, you would look up, you were getting gaming fucking, I'm talking about gaming hype, big gaming hype like every fucking month. 1 month you probably had a fucking.
So you want them to drop in different months?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm not saying that's what.
I didn't finish the question.
I'm not saying that's what I want.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Hit the buzzer.
I'm saying that's you said that's what I want. None of this is about what I want. I'm not asking what I want.
I'm trying to clarify. Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
So what you're saying is the games have to drop every month rather than 4 games drop in the same month.
I'm not even saying every month. I'm saying that I'm saying you would have a game would drop, right? And then you would get a new game. There were times where we were looking up and we were like, damn, bro, these video game motherfuckers just can't stop taking our fucking money. How much fucking money have y'all really been fucking spending on new fucking video games?
It's like that now, but nigga, I ain't got the money for the game.
No, fuck that. When a nigga want to make some shit happen, a nigga make some shit happen. Give me the honest.
I just spent money on
pocket watching.
I just spent money on multiverses.
Okay, bro. In the last, give me
Nigga, I'm negative as fuck, and I still find a way to buy multiverses.
In the last 6 months, how much money have you spent on video games? And as far as buying a video game in the last 6 months, how much money have y'all spent on buying a video game?
I stopped because I got too many to play that I have not played.
Fuck that. No, answer the question. In the last 6 months,
in
the last 6 months. In the last in the last 6 months, how many video games have you bought?
But we have Game Pass, so every
no. But I'm not talking about the free shit. No, in the last 6 months.
That's
you're talking preferences
now. We paid for it.
But you're trying to make a point. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of games I wanted to buy. I don't buy games.
Is every new game dropping? Is every new game that is released on Game Pass?
After a while.
No, is every new game when it's released launch day, is every new game released on launch day released on Game Pass?
No.
Okay, so exclude that shit.
So
exclude
you're asking me.
No,
but you asked me what I did about the games. I'm telling you, I treat it like Netflix. That bitch can come out in theaters whenever the fuck it comes out, but that bitch is coming to Game Pass. They're gonna give me. Listen, they're gonna give me.
But I asked a direct question on how many to know.
I want to play the game. No, when it drops, I want to buy it.
Okay, but I get you. And you like, oh nigga, but I got Game Pass. I go there. No,
we talking hype, right?
Hold on. But if I ask a direct question, bro. Y'all niggas gotta quit dancing around that shit like how y'all just did with that Game Pass shit. I asked the direct question.
No.
You asking
a broke nigga.
Nigga, but we smoke weed, nigga. But we smoke weed and we find a way to make that shit happen.
I get weed for free.
No, disqualify that though. Hold on, bump that. Answer the question. In the past 6 months.
Priorities.
No.
Pills, weed,
I'll answer it. I got it. Over 100.
In the last 6 months, right?
Over 100.
You said over 100.
Over 100.
Games are how much a piece?
I don't know, like 30 something when I buy them, because I buy them on deals, nigga.
Okay, so you're talking about what you're talking about is anywhere from 35 to 64, 95.
I spent 4 to 5. That's 4 to 5 games in 6 months. That's at least a game for a month and a half. Like I said.
No, okay. And in the past 6 months, what games have you bought?
I would have to go check, nigga.
Okay, so while you checking, what games have you bought in the past 6 months?
Right
no, because
what point are you trying to make?
The point that I'm making, the original point that y'all niggas are acting fucking confused about.
So
in the past 6 months, yes, nigga, we know Game Pass and shit like that has changed how we fucking bought video games. Fuck all of that. I'm not talking about that because every new game on launch day is not released on Game Pass.
Hot Wheels.
We're talking about in the past 6 months. Okay.
I bought Hot Wheels.
Forza.
Okay.
I bought Halo, the new one.
Okay.
I bought
Forza.
Death Stranding.
You bought Forza.
I bought Forza.
Okay.
You bought whatever else, Horizon, I think.
I ain't bought that yet.
Nah, what was the
I bought Spider-Man.
Wait, didn't Death
Morales.
Stranding drop like years ago?
What was the question that you asked me? Now you're adding stipulations to the question?
No, nigga.
You asked me what I bought game in the last 6 months. Why the fuck now does it matter what year it
because
came
if
out?
nigga, if your ass would keep up and keep switching, nigga, we're talking about games releasing. I don't give a fuck about your ass buying a 3-year-old ass game right now, nigga.
Okay, so why does it matter if I bought it in the last 6 months then?
Bro, no. Yeah, no, but hold on, no, because y'all no, because
I'm
nigga,
confused.
no, you confused because I asked a question. Y'all niggas don't like the question,
okay,
and y'all
so-
switch it to what the fuck y'all want it to be about.
So you want me to? So
Y'all
the
did
question
every
is-
question that I've answered. Y'all switched that hoe.
So you want-
It's a simple fucking question,
Hold
bro.
on. So the question is, what game has came out in the last year that you have bought in the last 6 months? Is that the question?
Because you said
the
what
question,
you bought in
the
last-
original question you asked
What have you
is
bought in the
vague
last
as
6
fuck.
months? Yeah,
because
but
when you said what have I bought in the last 6 months, and I guess
If
I
you
bought a game.
if you stayed on the original point, nigga, that wouldn't be vague because I've been talking about games releasing. New shit. I ain't been talking about old shit. You confusing your damn self.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You
if
confusing
you
yourself
said-
by asking a new fucking
if you
question and
said- no,
rephrasing
I'm
shit.
not.
My ex used to do that
If you
shit all the
asked me-
fucking time.
Bro, if
Y'all,
you-
when a nigga ask a question and y'all constantly go down a rabbit hole of asking a new question and then the nigga make a point and you ask a new question behind that, you confuse your damn self.
You asked the new
He
question.
answered your question what he bought in the 6 months. You didn't like that he bought something that was 3 years old. So
I
wait,
wait.
So he
stated that from the
So
beginning.
now he asked, does the game have to drop a year and he bought it within 6 months?
Yes, I've been stating
Or
that shit
does
when I
he-
first started
No,
fucking talking.
Wait, because he just asked that and you yelled. So
But we-
okay, wait.
I'm repeating myself, and y'all niggas, I got a right to
Let
be
me
frustrated
see
with
that
y'all
list.
niggas
I'm
repeating
asking
y'all
you yes-
asking the
I'm
same
asking-
question.
Let me see that list.
I'm asking you yes or no questions. I don't have a list.
You just put the.
But this is shit that I'm
It's
repeating though.
Google.
I'm having to repeat myself.
So does the game can drop a year, but we have to buy it within 6 months. But that's still
No. Okay,
So the game has to drop within the what game has dropped within the last 6 months that we bought?
Simplify it like this. In the last year.
Most games that came out
In the last year. Games that released within the last year.
A lot of them released for free.
No.
So what? No, but I'm telling you, that's what nigga. Halo released. I didn't have to pay for it unless I wanted to pay for it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But that's in the same. It released.
Games are still selling.
But it released.
Okay, look.
But
So I'm going.
He bought it. He did.
2021 to 2022 video games. Okay, cool. Starfield, no, not out yet. Cool. Saints Row maybe came out. I don't know. Gotham Knights, I didn't buy. It ain't out yet. Hogwarts ain't out yet. Dying Lights maybe out. I ain't bought yet.
Go to 2021.
Hold on. God of War Ragnarok not out yet. Cool. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction bought. Modern Hunt.
Free. Extraction was free.
For you on Xbox, it was free.
He played on
For
Xbox.
PlayStation, a nigga had to buy it. For
Okay.
when y'all had Knockout City for free, I had to buy it.
Okay, then just say you have to buy that, nigga. You ain't got a yet.
God of War, I bought. Motherfucking. Okay, you got what else on here?
He bought a lot of games.
I bought a lot of
every time we
fucking
wanted to
games.
stream, Kevin had to buy a game.
Left for Dead, the new one.
Every
I
time.
bought.
Every time we wanted to stream, he had to buy a game.
Y'all got the game for free. I bought it.
No, but that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm telling you. You said Drought. That's so are you meaning just hype?
Drought for my
No,
pockets?
shut up. No, I mean, are you meaning just hype? Because you said that a couple times too. So, like, do you mean popularity of how long it's staying popular? And that's what are you meaning is causing the drought? Like, things aren't staying as popular as long as they used to? Like, I'm literally trying to understand.
Bro, it's exactly.
Because what you said.
Because from the beginning, I specifically stated. 2021. I specifically stated hype releases
and sales on niggas buying games. Y'all went down rabbit holes on everything else. I'm not interested in the technical. See, y'all want to niggas always hold on. But where y'all nose was wrapped up in was in technicalities like Game Pass and Game Pass this.
I'll look up solely 2021.
You said Drought. I said, okay, look, let's go look at the games.
If y'all
I started naming games. You said no.
If y'all
were
if y'all were listening to the original fucking point, there was no room to be fucking confused. Because if y'all, what happened is y'all heard Drought. And then y'all heard Drought and y'all didn't listen to the question. Y'all niggas heard Drought and y'all formed y'all own fucking. No, nigga, that's not what Drought means to me. No, nigga, that's not what Drought means. No, that's exactly what that nigga when y'all started.
It's not a drought.
No, when y'all started.
It's not a drought.
That's exactly
it's not
what
a game drought. It hasn't
been
been a game drought since 2018.
Because
since Red Dead 2 came out in 2018.
Because on your version, because on what Drought meant to you, like I just fucking said. Like I just said, that was
his opinion.
Fuck that.
Because what you have to do, you have to listen to the context in which I'm fucking explaining. If you listen into the context,
cool. Let me go. Can I read 2021 games?
No,
okay, cool.
No, before you read any fucking thing else, understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Resident Evil
when I was talking about Drought, I was talking about the Drought in hype. And by the Drought in hype, I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Look at it like this.
And I said we disagreed, and then you brought up how many games we bought.
No, look at it like this. No, because y'all niggas easily fucking confused. I'm gonna just write down some fucking games, and I'm gonna make up the fucking release date, just so y'all niggas can fucking play and show y'all how fucking simple it was, and how y'all confused the fuck out of yourself on something so fucking simple.
Confused. I just don't.
No.
I just don't agree with you. I won't agree with you.
No, I'm just saying. It's not about y'all agreeing. I'm trying. Listen to y'all are disagreeing.
The hype has been there.
It's one thing to disagree, but how the fuck can you disagree if you not even really understand? Y'all don't even understand the point that's being made.
I watch streamers.
Y'all don't even understand the point that's being made. Y'all making y'all own point,
but check this out. You get on us for watching other content creators sometimes, right? And so
not me, I don't watch some other.
But I do, and I know I watch what be popping and what niggas get paid to go fucking test out early and what shit. Why is Saints Row trending right now? Why things are trending right now? I know that's why I be coming to you like, hey nigga, we should play this shit because I know that bitch trending right now. These games have had hype. That's why I don't understand. So I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So I'm really trying to dig it.
You say Drought, we say no.
But no, and even if it's a Drought in hype, hasn't been a Drought in hype.
No,
like I can agree with you with like the whole there's a hype, but I ain't got the money for the game, so I waited a little bit.
Yeah, you going something exactly. You talking about irrelevant shit, bro. That shit is irrelevant to the fucking point, which is getting in the process, is getting in the way of the fucking of listening. Look at it like this. All right, I wrote down God of War, GTA, Elden Ring, Knockout City, Among Us, Madden, WWE, Fallout, Skyrim. Now,
only game I'm not buying is WWE.
I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you're hyped for right now. I'm just listening to the point that I'm trying to fucking make before you say some shit.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about what points you're trying to make right now. Listen to the point that I'm trying to make. Y'all niggas got confused. You trying to understand, right? You can't understand if you keep jumping in before while the motherfucker's trying to make you understand. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I just feel like you're saying
be quiet, nigga. Listen. Okay, so let's say God of War dropped in January. Okay, let's say GTA dropped in February. What's two months after February? That's April, right? Okay. April. Okay, let's even skip another 2 months, right? And let's say Knockout City dropped in June. You know what I'm saying? No, we'll give it 2 months on July. You know what I'm saying? We'll space it out like that. Because we want to be inconsistent. Because let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. You'll have something that'll drop every month. You'll have something that'll drop. A game will drop, and then 2 months later, another game will drop. But with the way we game and shit, that 2 months will creep up on your ass just like that. Okay. Okay. So hold on. Okay. So we ended in June, right? All right, let's say Among Us.
a hype game. Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go one? Or are we gonna go 3 months? What y'all want? I'll let y'all pick.
We go 3.
Go 3. Okay, June, July, August, September. Okay. Okay, September. Let's see. Okay, September, and then you'll go Madden. You can go October right there. That's football season right there.
Okay.
And then we can go. Let's see, WWE. Fuck it. We'll skip November. We'll holiday that bitch right there.
Drop, for
yeah,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? We'll Christmas drop that. Fallout, Skyrim. You can, you know what? Fuck it. You could February and then March that bitch, run that shit right back around. Right. Now, look at what the fuck just happened here.
Okay.
In the span of each of these games, now imagine all of these games. Some of them in other niggas' eyes aren't hype ass games that they would buy. But let's just imagine
for sure.
all of these big ass hype games, right?
For sure.
There is nothing that we named on there, bro, had longer than a 3-month span. And guess what happened? No, but hold on. But guess what happened in that 3 month? Guess what happened? Guess what would happen? Guess what would happen? Guess what happened, bro? You don't know how to listen, nigga. Be quiet. You in that 3-month span. We've been gaming for a long ass time, haven't we?
I think so.
Okay, so while we get a game in that 3-month span, you know what's gonna happen within that 3 months while we waiting for that other game that we hyped for? Guess what we were having, and each one of y'all niggas done it. While you waiting for something to drop, in between that time, your ass done went and bought something else.
Probably.
Exactly.
So what's your point?
The point is, I'm talking about, bro, is the hype never really doing it down. Within this.
So what, are you asking for another?
No. But what I'm
listen. Are you asking for another Fortnite?
No.
Something that supersedes the hype of everything else.
No. What I'm saying is, bro, since 2020 up until now, the stretches that had when you really look at the stretch, you can give me the games that's dropped in a year, yes, but you look at the stretches and look at how long the hype lasted and what's been coming in. Used to always like a game. This would drop. Let's say, fucking Knockout City would drop. Okay. And then between Knockout City and fucking Among Us dropping, fucking you would probably cop fucking Elder Ring or some shit like that.
Whose fault is that? Is that the developers or is that the fans?
No, right. It's the developers' fault right now. That's the whole point that I've been fucking making this whole point. No, the developers been making trash ass fucking games. Right now, the indie niggas are the ones making the boss ass games. Triple A developing right now has went down the shitter. Why? Because of fucking you got different allegations and the way they're treating shit in the workplace, which is going back to what I was saying when we even fucking got there to begin with, on how fucking AAA gaming is falling all the way down when we started talking about indie video games. When you look at a lot of the games that y'all were talking about, that's being hyped up, a lot of them shits straight to Game Pass, hype ass games, unless you own PlayStation and you forced to buy it, because that's just how Sony do shit.
You framing it to make your point.
No. What I just said has nothing to do. No,
I hear you.
That shit just ran together. That is what I just said is not. That is not to buffer that.
I'm saying I hear you, but just because like that ain't the developer's fault. They made games for people to play. People are playing them. People are hyped for them.
No, I'm not putting it on the internet. No, I'm talking about the consistency of developers. I'm not talking about if this developer blame a game and because the hype said no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you used to have a strand in gaming, bro. I've been gaming for a long ass time, bro. You would have in gaming where it was like, nigga, you couldn't fucking take a break. We not talking about going and buying some shit just because the homies playing it. We talking about buying shit because you hyped for it and want to go fucking play it. Where it's almost like you couldn't get a fucking breather. Within the past year or so, if it wasn't for Game Pass giving us the shit that we get for paying monthly, bro.
Let's wrap it up. But I get what you're saying. But at the same time, just because it don't last that long, the hype is there. Something else just dropped. They've already got that. So why they got to keep talking about that? When they got it already, they can go get this. I get what you said. The hype don't last as long as it was, but that's because everything is digital.
What's the two most recent ones? I would say Straight and Multiverses, right? Those are probably the two.
Multiverse.
The two most recent.
Then you had some little campground thing that everybody was grabbing to, where you made choices and shit. It was similar to a Telltale thing. And before that, you had something, motherfucking thing. And then not to mention, your up to service games are always updating shit. Those are the games that people were typically playing. The ones that are up to date service games. They not playing I'm just saying.
Yeah, but games like that.
But the hype you looking for is never coming.
No,
unless you get a Fortnite, but other than that, it's never coming.
I know, which is what I'm saying. That hype, the way gaming used to be like that, bro. It's not, no matter how. Even though I hear what you're saying as far as like, oh yeah, you got this game, you got that game. What's happening is even though those games
like this literally how it looks, bro. It's always up down.
Yes,
up, down,
because you're
gonna
have a little cult following over. You're gonna have this little cult. You're gonna have this little cult following over here every time. Even when the game goes up, nigga, there ain't a whole bunch of fucking people playing Among Us still. There's not a whole bunch of people, but there's still people playing. But what I'm saying is the gaming industry has changed to where you don't have just that, oh man, it's like, no, you'll get hyped for something, then after a while people go to their corners and play what they play until what next drops that they like.
The hype in gaming is not the same as
it's not the same, which was the overall point.
Like when Halo first dropped, and like when Last of Us first dropped, or like when even Spider-Man first dropped not too long ago. Like, I get it. You
just that crazy, because the way we game, bro, is different.
But it's like music is microwave now. That's just we just gotta accept that in reality.
Bam, and the indie developers, which again, the point that I was freaking making.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. You chose the wrong word, nigga. You should never say drought.
No, but y'all niggas fucked up.
But even drought and hype. But even drought and hype. Let this nigga go. But that's why I said, you said even saying drought and hype every month, even according to your list, niggas get hype every month. Even Madden, everything, they get hype every month. It just dies quick. So it's not a drought in hype. It's just
the way I gave this list based off the months. I was giving this based off as far as this is how it used to flow. It don't flow like this now. It's like you'll get a game. It feels like you'll get a game and then you'll get big. You'll get big fucking hype like later, and then in between you'll get like some small little there, but nothing fucking consistent, because gaming has changed. Because since you have indie developers and Game Pass shit going on, bro, that's what's going on. Most of what niggas is playing is what's coming on Game Pass. So when I do bring up that discussion, okay, y'all niggas gonna get lost as far as the point that I'm making, because this the way the gaming industry has changed is how y'all niggas been gaming for the past like 3 fucking years.
Yeah, but that's where it differs with me. Is because I still stay up to date, because I watch the streamers and I stay in the communities of what's popping right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, the hype still be up there for these new games, but how long they may last on the mainstream level and what people are talking about, I can go with you on that.
Yeah, and I guess you could say consistent hype.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
consistent hype, because I'm like those little come in for a little bit, go. Those I don't freaking care about, because those are the equivalent to one-hit wonders. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So those that just come in for a little bit and die off, those aren't the examples that I care about. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff, the games that motherfuckers that are still running numbers and still are the ones that's been around. Like, people are still playing Fortnite like crazy. Mm-hmm. People still playing Call of Duty like crazy. People still doing all of that shit. So, shit is fucking fire. But hey, we know we went in on this one. Hey, niggas doing what niggas do. Don't give a fuck. And hey, be back up in this bitch.
Hey, fuck with us.
I'm telling you.
It's Sleepy Kid.
No, it's not, bro. I got responsibilities.
I know. We all do.
Should be running. But hey,
y'all stay safe.
We out. Y'all pull up.
You walk by yet?